That's what she said.
You can carry 5. I'm carrying 5 Fortiforts.
And we are live!
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
are.
Quintuple Fortiports.
Dude, do it.
Portafort.
Quintuple. Although, if somebody shoots out the bottom, you die immediately, so...
So we are live.
It
As you
takes
can
a
tell,
while, so.
me,
Straight ahead building.
me, Cyclone RB46, and Isaac Holistic have already died. And Squanch for Life and Big Vikes Fan 80 are doing their best at trying to get us a victory royale. To start the game off?
Well, someone's got to carry this team.
Dubs.
Well,
Dubs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got guys straight ahead.
And his name
It's
is
not
Mark.
going to be me, so somebody's got to do it.
Straight ahead, ready? Actually, don't fire.
No,
Don't
they're being
fire.
shot at.
Maybe 4? I don't know. Maybe
Make
there's
sure,
even 6
Mark,
guys
make sure
over
you're
there.
reloading
Who knows?
everything, too.
Oh, I am reloaded and ready to go.
So our brothers are deep in conflict right now. And we are...
They're coming to us, Mark. Mark, they're coming to us.
Throw it on the porta-forts! Porta-forts!
They're right behind you.
All 4!
Nice,
That's one.
got him. Sweet.
Nice, Max.
Fortiports. Nice.
You guys are doing God's work.
Oh shoot. Oh.
And that's a great way to start the stream.
And we're live!
Is it?
And that's
And
the
we're
way
live
things
again!
go.
I feel like we started just about every stream by doing something
By
like
dying.
this. So,
Yep.
I mean, it really is fitting.
Yeah, it was great. It was
It
great.
just defines us as a group. I feel
Yeah.
like me dead first, and then everybody
No,
else.
I was dead first that
holding
time, but you know,
ones
pretty
that-
close.
Oh, close enough.
So tonight I'll be the one hosting for everyone, but of course I am the most attractive and I have the most attractive voice, and I'm John Wick, so you're welcome.
mean-
Oh, okay.
You can't really go wrong
guess-
with John Wick.
Guess I'll have to change mine because I was the first John Wick. So
You wanna be John? You
it's
wanna...
to yourself.
Dude, if we have 2 John Wicks, we won't lose a game all night. That's how it works.
Ooh. Oh, that's not fair, guys. I don't have John Wick yet.
Well, maybe
Well, just be better.
get good scrub.
That's true. I
So
do
tonight
have to
with
get
us,
better,
we
so.
do not have XX Super Saiyan XX. I don't know why the X's are there because he's a loser. He will not be joining us. He has to unfortunately work, which sounds just like an
Oh,
excuse not to hang out
jobs.
with your friends.
Terrible.
Miss you, XX Super Saiyan XX.
Little X,
Jobs are the worst.
small X. Then we also have Big Vikes Fan 80. I don't know who number 80 is, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And then we
Chris
have
Carter, man.
no.
Duh.
Who's number 80 right now? Name him. Name him.
Do they have
No one.
maybe? I don't know.
Exactly.
I believe
Big-
his,
We don't have a Chris. We don't have a number 80 right now.
Do we not?
I believe his number's retired. Am
Was
I
it?
incorrect on that?
Well, good,
But
good
I
for
would
him.
like to. I believe as well.
Is it? Oh, it could be. You
It
might
could
be
be.
right, Mark.
Good for that
No,
guy.
do they-
Good for Chris Carter.
Retiring numbers
Yeah,
in
have-
football even really a
Let's get
thing?
our intern on
We
that.
do it in baseball. but-
Very injured.
Then we also have our beautiful Squanch for Life,
Ooh.
Isaac Holistic 1 is also here with us, and then me, Cyclone RB46. Where we dropping, boys?
Want to go to
Hey.
Snobby? Yuck.
Get snobby.
Like Snobby.
We should go to Dusty Depot next.
Heck yeah, we should.
That's true. We do need a couple warm-up games.
Just go tilted. Why aren't we going tilted?
We're already like halfway to Snobby.
Just turn around.
It's too late.
Got too far. All the guns are already picked up in.
Too far. Alright, so let's see here. I don't see anybody following us.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're free.
That's what we always say
Well-
before we die, though, so...
Since we are free, might as well just start off with our first topic of the night. This kind of started with me and Isaac talking. I had mentioned that the Superman 1000 comes out tomorrow, so this will be the first comic book run to ever reach the 4-digit mark. and I think that's a pretty huge deal. Like that just kind of talks to the
Yeah.
longevity
Yes,
of comic books. So I thought it'd be interesting to get everyone's what first got them into comics, and then what their favorite or what their first comic book read was. So would Max like to start?
I'd be happy to start. Didn't know I was gonna be going. So,
Getting spelled on in class, you know.
I know, right? I have my answer. They're just waiting, right? So my comics run started when I was in around, I want to say 7th or 8th grade, and I actually initially got into comic books because of the original Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. Fantastic, and I watched
Old man.
Good
Peter
on you.
Parker.
Good on you, Toby.
Old man. Yeah, good on you, Toby. Great guy, that Tobey Maguire. And there's a doc. So I bought the Spider-Man. There's like this collectible box I got for Christmas. And long story short, it came with 2 DVDs. It came with Spider-Man DVD. And it came out with Stan Lee, an interview with him and Kevin Smith. So as a little kid, I watched it. I was in the 7th, 8th grade, or whatever that is. I watched it and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, oh, this is. I didn't realize how much rich history there was. And Stan Lee said his first major run of comics was Fantastic Four. So I went out and I thought, fantastic, of this little book of the original Fantastic Four, numbers 1 through 12, and just read through them so quickly. So those are my first ever like comic books reading, the original Fantastic Four 1 through 12, and to this day is still one of my favorite superhero groups. That's why I'm just eager for them to join the MCU, and that's why I still boycott the
And
old
to
thing.
finally get an
Fantastic Four
actual
movie that was-
good movie.
Yeah. Right. The movie that was just made, I haven't even watched it. I like refuse to watch it because I know it.
Wait,
You haven't?
Wait,
You haven't
those
watched it
movies
yet?
aren't good? What? What?
Wait.
The new one, not the old one, not the first ones. I like the first ones. The one with like,
Oh yeah,
Silver
I was
The first
gonna-
ones weren't-
actually, to be honest, I
They
don't
weren't
mind
terrible.
those.
They weren't
No,
terrible.
they weren't
For
terrible at all.
being
I think
early
they get a
superhero
bad
movies are
rap.
not that bad.
No, they get a bad rap, and I like the cast. I just
Have
I know
any of
that
you
one-
seen the original movie made like in the late
What is
80s,
it? Yeah,
early
the
90s?
Yeah.
No, I haven't, but
If that's a no from everyone, I will stop it there.
we'll have to watch it. But that's why
not.
my favorite villain is Doctor Doom because of that. He's fantastic.
Really?
So
Well, you
Fantastic
can't go
Four
less
is 1 through
dude.
12.
Marvel villains.
He's like my favorite. Like if I get to choose a favorite villain, he's my favorite. Like I don't know if I'd say he's the worst villain ever or like the scariest villain. I would just say
Well, no, it's
he's my favorite. I
best
like him.
villain to
I
you.
enjoy- I
It's not
enjoy reading
who's
about
the actual best villain.
Yeah, well, so there you go. That's my comic.
Awesome.
Mark, why don't you tell yours? I'm really excited to hear yours, Mark. You have such good ideas.
Thanks, Max. I could go right through that sarcasm. But
Sarcasm, what?
I kind of, when I was thinking about this topic, I was kind of thinking of 2 things. Both when I got into comics as a kid, and then my resurgence back into comics. Because as a kid, there was a place close to home that was called Bargains, and it was like this giant flea store that just had like, they'd always have a giant bin just with comics thrown in them for like $1.
Nice.
The first 2 comics that I really remember when I was little that got me into superheroes and stuff, I would probably say there was a Lobo comic that I had, a Superman comic, and a Ghost Rider comic. And at this time,
Mark,
I got
young
them
Mark
just
made a
for the-
choice. Young Mark had to make a choice.
I'm gonna go for the edgy superheroes.
well, and this is the thing. The reason why I picked those ones were their covers. Their covers, I mean, I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna read this for the content. It was, hey, which one looks
Yeah.
the flashiest and coolest?
That's
and it was those
definitely
3.
Lobo.
So then from there, I think my resurgence back into it, and when I was a man, would probably be the Watchmen and the Dark Knight Returns collected. Like they're what are they called when it's the whole series?
I guess I don't know.
I know there's a term for it, but
Collection.
anyways,
There's a word, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so those would be mine.
Nice.
Cool. Like it. Good list.
Pretty fun
Uh,
list.
I think that's me, huh? Me next.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
So
Nope.
I don't honestly remember which was the first comic that I read, but I remember the first comic that I got into was Spider-Man for sure, and that's why I still really enjoy Spider-Man. Trying to remember like what was the specific like story arc that I started reading. I think it was before. Yeah, I don't even remember, but Spider-Man was always my go-to as a kid. I was really enjoyed those comics. But then
Why, Mark?
I think the
Why?
first one I ever honestly purchased, like this recently, was Civil War. Like when that came out, I kind of went like dove deeper into comics after that.
Like the new one that came out like last summer.
Yeah, yep.
Awesome.
No.
Like the original.
one.
Like the original
Yeah.
Civil War. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That was when I was like, okay, I need to read more comics because this is awesome. So Civil War has always been like my favorite story arc. It's bomb.
Should we wait for them, Isaac? Should we wait up for these guys?
Fine.
Where you guys at? Oh, geez, you
Have
guys are.
you guys noticed that on mine you guys don't show up on the map? Just your names.
That's been happening lately. I
Really?
don't know what the deal is.
I'm good.
Not to me, but Jarrett says it happens to
Yeah,
him
Jared
like every
happens.
time
It
we
happens
put
to Jared a
up
lot.
there.
Alright, so that would be me then. So what got me into comic books was Batman animated series as a young lad. That's what
Yeah,
got me
for sure.
connected to the
Yep.
everything comic book.
If we're, the piggyback off that, yeah, that's what got me.
Yeah, I think that
You know,
got
my first comic book were those ones.
Yep, that got a lot of people.
I watched that show, but I never like thought to myself that. I guess it never really clicked for me that it was a comic book. I just thought that was a show at the time,
Right.
and then when I found out, I was like, oh,
Well, like
that show
I think
was amazing.
I think Batman has just kind of always been there. I don't necessarily remember like what the first thing was. I just know that I've
Yeah.
always enjoyed Batman. Like it's just
Yeah,
always
for
been
sure.
there. And then you guys might be surprised at this, but I didn't read a comic book until I moved up here. So I was
Wait, like in
I'm
college?
done.
yeah, I was in college.
No way.
So
I'm done. I'm done with this.
I know, right? Big shaka. Big reveal.
Wow.
Is that a scar you just picked up, Mark?
Yeah,
Just
it's a
sitting
scar I
there?
picked up.
What?
Yeah, someone probably has a gold one. Then why would you leave a scar?
No, that's weird. But anyways, so yeah, because I'm from a small town, like 2,000 people. There's no comic book shops for, at least 60 miles, and like my parents were gonna take me to a comic book shop, and like I didn't even know you could like order them or anything. Not that I had any money.
Guys on top of the
anyways.
hill.
Okay.
Where are they? Top of the hill.
Keep going, Robbie. I'm listening to you.
Well,
Good content. Good stuff
Fighting.
here.
oh, this guy's just buried himself in here. Got him. That's my gold scar.
Nice.
Oh, come on, Mark.
Wait, did Mark pick up the other scar?
Yeah. And then, Mark, was that you that picked up the gold one?
Yeah, but I dropped it
Yeah, I know you're nice. You're a good person. So
because I dropped it right away when I tried to kid with you that I took something. I don't ruin lives like Max does.
I don't know what Max you're talking about, but I am nothing but a lover.
sounds like a terrible person. So, anyways, so me and my wife went to Half Price Books up here,
Oh,
and
dude. Half Price
yeah, and then we grabbed. I think it was what did they call it? It was Batman, Superman. I think it was 1 through 30, something like that. So that was my first book. Those were my first books. 22-year-old me, who's like always been in love with
Nice.
comic books and always talked about them. First book wasn't until I was 22, and then it was Batman,
Dang, dude.
Superman.
Oh, we got
Which had some
Just,
had
just
some really
goes to
good
show
lines.
that you can start collecting and read anytime.
And then
We got guys, you said, Mark?
and then go really crazy with it,
No, I thought you guys building up.
Couple years into it, I have like four or
There's some
five.
other guys that
I have
built
4 or
up
5
here.
boxes full of
See
comics,
if
so
we
like
can-
it
Oh, we have guys up
went
here.
crazy.
Act 1.
Coming.
Coming up.
I don't see anybody else. It's just that one guy. Oh, weird.
Shots.
Shots.
They firing at us.
Shoot. Okay.
Anyone
they,
had a forward
they
port?
might be. Yeah, they might be down there. Oh shoot! That was the last game you had.
Yeah,
Bunch of
oh, they're coming up. They're coming up ours. Oh, jeez. How'd they get behind
Did
us?
Did all of them?
Where did that guy come
Yeah,
from?
for real.
Oh, let me get up here. There was another one down there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I slid down.
Right here, Mark.
I'm with you, Robbie.
There's a couple down. There's another one over there on the stairs. No, get him!
Dang it! Shoot.
Good job, Mark.
Stupid.
One more, Mark. One more.
Stupid.
Oh, 2 more. Crap.
We got rockets.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Ah,
Damn it.
we got surrounded
Oh.
there.
Is that a different squad?
Well, there was a.
Is that
I think there was a
someone?
couple squads.
Yeah.
We got surrounded there.
More tank.
Dang.
Yeah, it's alright. Next game, guys. Next game.
Next-
Oh,
next
tilted.
one.
Tilted.
Tilted.
That's unfortunate.
That's alright. So yeah.
Fun fact. Didn't know that about you. It's cool.
That I was a faker for years.
Yeah, that you lied to
Wait.
us.
Well, I didn't actually lie to you.
I mean,
I didn't actually lie
when
to
did
you
you lie?
guys because once I
Who'd you lie to?
once
I
I
don't
was
think you
up
lied to
once I
anyone.
was up here, like I was already reading comic books.
The
I
topics
started
never come
up
up,
here.
so there's no. You didn't lie.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought the view has been facade.
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry I let you down.
we have some YouTube
You're,
comments.
you're the one person in this chat I wish I'd never let down.
Ethan says, "Hey,
I don't know what that means.
hey." I don't know. Say hello.
And then Zane says
Zane
you guys
says,
aren't very
you
good.
guys aren't very good.
Well, that's really mean.
Zane, you aren't here either. So, and if you were, we'd still be saying the same thing.
We'd still be dead.
So, well, that's true.
Sorry, we don't have your battle royale winning machine friend, Zane.
Agreed.
Hi, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so on to our next topic, on to the next game. What are everyone's thoughts on the Solo movie? This new trailer just came out. Big deal, or little deal? Maybe not as impressed.
Oh man, I'm so glad we don't have that random anonymous fan of ours, Robert Smirtnick, on. He's
Never
the
heard of
one
her.
that's-
I hear
the one.
when you say the name Solo, he gets hurt.
Yeah, like deeply, deeply hurt inside.
Sounds like a young man who has a few problems he needs to work out. Anyways,
I don't know why you two are mean.
I think we
He said
touched on
nothing
it.
to you guys.
I think we touched. Does anybody have an extra gun, by the way, or not?
nope. We're
I
going
have
we're going
one
across.
man. Oh,
You got people?
Yep.
Oh, we got people above us.
Oh boy.
I got shotgun for 11.
I think we touched on it. Our first stream, we talked about. We talked about it a little bit because we had that off the cusp top 5 of our favorite villains, or it's not villains.
Knocked
favorite
one.
Solo characters.
he's on top of the building.
And
Which building?
I'm like super
The one
excited.
across
for
from
it.
me.
That trailer made me excited for it.
That trailer was better than the first teaser that they brought out. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, what exactly made you so excited for her, Isaac? Because
Are you still not?
Okay,
I'd like
Are you
so-
still not excited
I'd like
about it,
to hear-
Max?
I'll say my piece. I just want to. I
Okay.
don't want to
Okay.
interrupt.
Okay.
Isaac.
All right, gotcha.
I mean, I'm excited
Respect.
for it because Han Solo is just one of the most iconic Star Wars characters, and you honestly don't really know where he comes from. Like he just pops up and he's like a famous smuggler all of a sudden, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
and you
guys
just run
across.
with it.
We got one.
And you know, he becomes like one of your favorite characters during the movies, but you still don't really know a ton about
Right.
his backstory.
Jeez,
Like the
Mhm.
whole time, you just know who he is, really. Oh, I'm getting somebody here. Ah, shoot.
Knocked him.
Thank you. Yeah. So it.
I don't have any
I was
materials,
excited
but
for
I'm
it
just gonna try and
before
heal you.
all of this stuff. Just because it's going to be really interesting to see where he came from, you know.
Right.
And then the teaser trailer came out, and I was a little disappointed. I was like, okay, this.
I think
doesn't look as
most
cool
people
as
were.
as
I think
thought it
most
would
people
be.
were.
Oh, somebody's shooting at me again too. Dang it!
Anybody
Was it
else?
from the top of the
Everyone's
top of the
trying to
middle
kill
building?
Zane or trying to kill you. I don't have.
Oh no! I'm dying, people.
Where they at? Where you at?
I'm.
I
crawling on the
think
side of the building.
I think the reason the Solo movie is
Did you
kind
guys
of
go
like
up?
this.
Max and
Anybody-
Mark, you guys go up.
Right here, Robbie. I'm gonna die.
They're coming.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. 10.
Your death
8.
means nothing to me. I think the trailer is what turned the original teaser is what turned people off, and they were just like, that doesn't look like something I'm really all that interested in.
Well, I wasn't one of those people turned off. I'm never gonna be turned off from Star Wars. I'm more interested in. Oops, that guys.
Yep.
They're dead.
Need that help.
All right.
Need help
Nice.
bad.
So what do you? Okay, go ahead, Mark. What were you saying?
See, I'm excited to see how this actor plays, young Han Solo, because in all of our minds we're used to Harrison Ford,
Yeah. Why couldn't they just
And we're-
CGI
I mean-
Harrison Ford? I mean, come on.
and I think that's what some people are gonna criticize and put down in the movie once it's out is, oh, he killed, the role, or whatever, because Star Wars fans can get, crappy on.
Star Wars fans are the worst online because
Oh,
because
They're pretty
they
bad.
they
They're
they,
pretty
they
bad.
aren't they can never be satisfied. Even with the Last Jedi, it's just like that movie was just. I enjoyed it, but then I'm online reading about it, and people are kind of.
All right, did
ruining
we
it for
did we
me.
go in all these buildings over here? Let's just go up.
I mean,
We didn't
no.
go in this one. Let's
Okay.
go.
I don't think we went to that one.
They're ruining.
Got a
They
launch
just kind
pad
of
here?
ruin. They kind of ruin the experience, and it frustrates me as a fan because I'm just like. So even like
Because
this
now
Han
you're
Solo movie,
questioning. Now you're questioning was
right,
it
now
good?
I'm like internally questioning like why did I like it? Am I an idiot? And the reality is I'm not an idiot. Well, I'm an idiot, but I'm not an idiot on this subject, is what I mean. And the reality is I it's okay for me to like The Last Jedi, and I just think I'm excited because I love Donald Glover. I think he's gonna rock that role.
Can I just
Lando.
one note on that? I think that's a lot of people's biggest hope is that Donald Glover is just an amazing Lando Calrissian.
I think you will
Well,
be.
That's
He's
what I
the
want.
pudding. He's one of those-
I
he's one of
want
those talented people
I
on the
want
planet
that
who's
I want
the-
that more than I want Harrison or the Han Solo kid. I don't even want to see him. This could be a Lando Calrissian movie, and I would watch it.
Agreed. Yeah.
Hey, Isaac, I have
it's-
bandages.
It's just a bummer
Yep,
though
dropping,
because I think
dropping all of them.
I do think the timing of the Han. Hey, can I have some of that too, Isaac? Or how much do you have?
Sure.
I think the timing of this movie is tough too with Infinity War because all of my
Hey, I got guys below me.
Coming.
Unless you guys are
all
with
of my
me.
attention is on Infinity War right now, and so I think
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't. I hope
Where they
that
at, Mark?
doesn't hurt the movie when I go see
They're on the
it.
ground.
He just followed me up. Ah, I'm knocked. Nice. Good job, Mark. Way to clean up.
Just a rock paper scissors joke for you. Yes, I think it's the timing of this too is tough because Infinity War is coming, and I think
And now I
that is
need
like the
ninjas.
movie event.
I
And
got
I think
Oh, yeah.
that's
for you.
tough for, that's really
What-
tough for this
what is
movie.
Right here. I got small shields.
Okay, cool.
What do you think will be in the movie? Do you think we'll see the? I mean, I would say, of course, we're going to see the card game that Han Solo wins the Falcon in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would hope
It's
so.
gonna be the legendary.
What if we don't? What if we
I
don't?
mean, it didn't.
We will. It's
Yeah,
it's
we
like a
will.
99.99% chance.
I think we talked about this yesterday or last time.
Oh, get out of the storm! Get out of the storm, boys! Get out of the storm!
Oh, dang it.
Oh no. Do we get Boba Fett? Do we get a young, a little bit older
That's
than
gonna
Han
be
Solo
the question,
Boba Fett?
yeah. That's
Right.
gonna be. That would be awesome.
And then I guess the question I have is, where does this movie? Is this movie just a standalone? Like, it just happens, you're happy with it, or do you think they're going to try and do like an
They
actual?
want to make it something.
You think they want to make it into like a trilogy of some sort?
Disney wants to milk Star
'Cause-
Wars for everything it's got.
And that's. I'll be honest. That's kind of what worries me more than anything.
I would agree with that.
I don't. You know, I don't think they would make more Han Solo movies. What I think this will spur is more like origin movies from other characters.
Chewbacca story.
Well, we might get a Chewbacca origin story in this. It might just be like,
Probably.
That's
you know,
true.
how what,
You're gonna get
what
a- yeah,
Marvel
you're gonna get a young
Universe is
Chewbacca.
doing with the Hulk. We're just gonna. They could just put the Wookiee in every standalone origin story movie.
Chewbacca is actually the chosen one.
Yeah.
He's who balances the Force. I mean, let's be honest. He's been there for every time. So.
True.
He was with
I
Yoda.
don't know, and I
he was
think,
with
but
Yoda.
I think this dialogue shows we should be more excited for this movie.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah, I
timing
agree.
of Disney's.
I agree.
I think the timing is off. I think they're releasing it either too early or too late. I think Infinity War is taking up a lot of the dollars that this movie should be catching, and even for me, like I can't even think about that movie right now.
When does Solo
don't like
release?
that.
Just
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
The end of May.
It is
We got
the
a
end of
month.
May.
So you got I mean, that's a month. You get a month between each movie.
Yeah, I mean, just for me, that's why I'm not unbelievably excited right now.
And
That's
Infinity
all.
War should be good enough to last, be a #1 for that long.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
100%. We got guys coming southeast here, by the way, FYI.
But no, honestly, it being a Han
Oh yeah,
Solo,
I see him.
Origin story, people are still gonna go to it.
Oh yeah, people will go. People are definitely gonna go. Oh nice. Okay. There's another one to the
Yeah,
right.
and I'll go, and I'll go see it. It's just, I think that is what's also part of the
Oh.
problem.
Nice.
Got him with my grenade.
Nice dude.
Nice.
And I don't want to
dude.
make everything.
Oh,
I don't want to
one
go
on
back
top
as
of the gas
Marvel
station.
fan.
Gas station.
Shoot. Yeah, as
Nice.
a Marvel
Got
fan,
him.
I don't want to go back and make everything about
Dude,
Infinity
rocking that
War, but I
grenade
also
launcher.
want to be realistic with. I think that's the reason people are.
Oh man, snatched
Can
up.
somebody heal me, please? Thank you.
I
think that's the
guess.
reason people are.
We're too busy getting stuff.
Why? No, I need that med kit.
I think.
I have
I think I should take
Max,
it.
I
around
have
because I'm
small
not-
shields.
Dude,
for
I'm
you.
at 30 as well. There's small shields right there. What's the same?
Alright, you can have it then.
I got a grenade launcher. Does anyone have grenade?
Yeah,
Or
I picked up
rockets?
some. I picked up some.
I can borrow?
Should we get in the circle? You want to borrow them? Can
Where's
you give
the
them
health?
back?
Does anybody have bandages?
Yeah.
Where's the bandages? Bandages.
There's more bandages straight ahead.
I've got
Give.
some right here.
Go.
You gonna drop me those?
The small shields right here. Oh, you already got them, Max. Good.
But I think for me as a Star Wars fan, that is why I'm having issues with like getting unbelievably excited about it. I just think it's timing. I don't think it's bad or good.
But
I'm sure the movie will be good,
why
but
does-
also too,
why-
the
I
Last Jedi being so polarizing is like
I guess my question for you, Max, is why does timing matter? Like, are you going to be going to Infinity War like 4
No, I'll
weeks
go to I'll
after
go to-
Solo? Like,
No, I'll go to both. I'm just at this moment, the hype for Infinity War is clouding.
so
like,
you think it's
my
just a
thoughts on
hype
Solo.
thing? Okay.
I think it's hype. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Like I don't think it's an issue of like Solo's going to be a bad movie. I think
Okay.
it's a combination of The Last Jedi had all this polarizing hate, and then Infinity War is just it's an event. Like that's a movie event. where I think Solo should be more of an event, and it's not, and I'm frustrated by that because I think it's a marketing move. I think it's just Disney marketing said, we don't think this movie is going to be as good as we think, so we're going to just slap it in the middle of summer.
Do you really think they thought that?
No, I think Disney wants to. I think Disney wants to run summer. You get Infinity War for 4 weeks.
Yeah,
They want every movie in the world.
Yeah, they want to own every month. That's a good point.
Yeah, you get Solo probably 2 weeks going to be #1 movie in the world. More
That
likely.
means they'll pretty much own from February on. If you look at it, they'll own from February on.
We're gonna go on
And
this
isn't that
hill.
kind
We
of
go
like
on
their model is
let's
put
go on
out
this
like
hill.
the standalone movie,
Can anyone build?
put
I don't
out the
have-
standalone
I don't
movie
have any
in May,
materials.
and then put out the saga movies in December.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What are we doing? Are
Robbie,
we
do you
going
have
up?
those
Rogue One,
rockets I can
see,
have?
Rogue One
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
dude.
good. It's just Rogue One. I was so hyped for. I just remember being so hyped for Rogue One.
Should we go on
I
top
still
of this
have
hill
that same
here?
feeling. I think it's just timing. Yeah. Good.
I don't have a lot of materials. Here we go.
Shots. Somebody. Oh, that's just a steal.
Dang it.
Oh, there are shots. I'm not gonna say no.
Northwest.
There are
maybe.
definitely shots. Yes, there are shots
Yeah, there's shots.
coming from north.
Yep. Anyone know exactly where? I'm hearing him.
Oh, here you go. Down here, guys. Down here.
I got one. Shoot.
Oh shoot.
Shoot.
Oh, I can't hit anything. They're climbing up. They're climbing up.
Yep.
Oh gosh, that's just shot at my own teammate. I'm great. I'm great at this game. Oh gosh, flag.
Wow, rally. That guy
Unbelievable.
decided that he wanted to kill Max more than he wanted to live.
Seriously.
Probably
John's
wanted
fine with that.
to get
Take
his
one for the
kills,
team.
man. Want to get his kills.
Take one for the team, man. Take it. Cheers.
Is there-
But
is there-
I think the
Okay,
other
bad.
part is Solo has had filming issues. They had the directors initially. I forget their names at the top of my head, but then Ron Howard had to come in and take it over. I have full faith personally.
All right, I'm
I'm
out
all
of
in on Ron
materials.
Howard. Ron Howard's gonna do great because
There's a bunch down here.
he's a great director and he's fantastic. I just think
Do we want to stay on top of this
This-
this hill? Probably.
Probably for now.
Let me get.
I just think out of all the movies that
We got guys northwest.
they're making, this one's the one that's a little that has the least amount of hype, which I don't understand for. Build yourself a wall, Isaac.
Well, I mean, but Rogue One had a lot of had a lot
I
of
was
questions.
yeah, agreed. Yeah. And I loved Rogue One.
Hey, Robbie,
Agreed.
turn around. I need your help.
Yep, coming.
You cover Isaac. You cover.
Good job, boys.
Stay out too long.
Got one.
They're
Dude,
coming.
Isaac
There's
just
one coming
killed everyone.
behind you.
Where they at?
Oh shoot! Okay, got behind me too. Dang it! There's two of them down there.
Yep. Grenades. We need grenades. Right,
shit.
straight down, Mark. They're under their healing. Oh, where'd they go?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
crap.
No.
Is that our launch pad?
Nope.
Done.
He's on you to the right.
Oh gosh, dang! Oh wow, there's a big hole in our base.
That's what they're
Holy
doing.
crap!
They
Are you
were-
kidding me? Dang it! I'm gonna launch pad myself. Launch pad. Oh, it doesn't work.
Shoot.
That's cool.
Mark's just getting out of here. Bye, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, you gotta almost go. Might be time to go.
Yeah.
It's getting real low, big fella.
Well, I
Real low.
dropped on the
Yeah. See, you
Launch
got
pad.
you got lucky. I dropped and hit the floor. I'm coming to you, Mark. They're coming, Mark.
Nice. One more. Oh shoot! There's guys behind me too.
Yeah.
damn it.
Dang it.
Third place.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So good.
Nice work.
Hey, no creep.
Freaking.
But I
Stuck
say,
in the middle.
freaking
though.
how
hole
much
in
do you
the
guys
middle of the
think?
base.
How much does Solo make opening week? Opening
much did-
weekend. I'm sorry.
How
opening
much did
weekend.
Rogue One make? That's what I would want to know, and I would
I'll
base
look
it
it
off
up.
of that.
I'll look it up.
Where's our stats guy? Is Jarrett
That's
watching?
Jarrett would be the stats guy.
We gotta get an intern.
It's gonna be like a summer intern.
So it
thing,
had
we don't
it
have
had
to pay
this.
them.
So Rogue One, but it was in December. Rogue One
Yeah.
made 155.
Was that that wasn't a Christmas release, was it?
Yeah,
It was a
Was
it
it?
was a December
it was a
release.
December
yep.
release.
Yeah, it was
article I'm
the year
reading
after
is-
Force Awakens.
Yep, December 18th. But I was super.
Mark,
hyped
you gonna
about
ready
it.
up?
It was great.
Thank you.
I think
And
I think
that was
I think it'll
because
make
the-
over 100 million.
Oh,
That
oh
weekend.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah. It'll
100.
it'll easily make over
Oh,
100
yeah.
million. Rogue,
I agree
if
with
Rogue
that
One made 150, I will say that Solo.
But that was Christmas, remember? That was a Christmas time, so it's like
Yeah.
See,
well, and
but
there-
this is
I don't think
summer,
there were
so I
any-
mean, what like?
I don't think there were any other big movies coming out that month that Rogue One came out either. So that was kind of like the big movie of that month. Maybe even the winter. I don't know. I don't remember.
let's take a look. I'll look. What we
Normally, as at least in my mind, don't normally not big movies don't come out in December most of the time.
Well, except for
Usually
the
it's
Star
like
Wars.
yeah, well, Star
Actually,
Wars.
big movies come out a lot in December because it's before the Academy and
no,
Oscars.
no, I know.
So like
well,
that's where they make their push. That's like
well, that's yeah,
December
but like,
is.
no, no, no,
Those aren't
no, no,
box
yeah,
office
those aren't
movies,
box
though.
office.
Those are movies that are Oscar winner movies.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are right though. The only movie that was kind of close to that would have been Passengers, but Sing the movie
Yeah.
Sing made 35 million. That was
Yeah, but
Yeah,
neither
so
of
it was
those
Sing
were
and Passengers,
hyped.
yeah.
Like,
nope.
you know, neither of them had the hype of Star Wars. So
Where are we
No, I
going?
agree.
let's go up here.
Yeah, it's tough to where to put it because when was the last time that Star Wars had a summer movie?
That's true.
Yeah.
Probably
It's gonna
prequels.
have to. Well, it's gonna
'Cause
have
we've
to
had-
compete with.
We've had four.
Actually,
What
won't
is
have
it?
to compete with
Well,
anything.
and it doesn't Deadpool also come out around the same time
Yeah,
too? Maybe?
Deadpool will be the movie
Oh
to compete with.
yeah, Deadpool beat it.
Eh,
I don't
you
know.
think so?
TJ
You don't-
Miller,
see,
the stuff with TJ Miller could hurt,
Oh,
and the marketing
that's
for Deadpool
ma-
is
oh,
not
that's
really
not gonna
rock it.
hurt it at all.
Honestly,
That's
I
not gonna
felt like
affect it at
the
all.
first-
Not at all.
I feel like the first Deadpool is a lot better marketed than this one. I haven't heard much from Deadpool 2 besides
That's-
the.
I
you
think
know,
they had
clever
the.
trailers, but-
Oh, okay, Max. Hi, Max. This is my giving tree. You just come in here like you own the place with your random TJ Miller noise. Get out of here.
I think I don't know. That's just a
no.
that's just something
That
I
will
was
not
thinking
that will
too.
not affect it. No.
I don't know. Deadpool just has a weird. Can I get that gun? Oh, no,
No.
you take it. Oh, I have a grenade launcher. That's
You have
why.
grenade launcher.
Um,
You're fine.
got shotgun right here. Never mind, we're good.
When does Deadpool come out? That would be my.
It's the week after Infinity War, isn't it? Or no, they
It's not
moved
after Infinity War, no.
It's
up.
not the week after. They wouldn't do
no,
that.
that's a death sentence.
No, it was, but then that's why they moved Infinity War up. Remember?
So now it's
Wasn't it?
2 weeks away.
That's
No, Infinity. Maybe that's why Infinity War. I don't know. That's a good question.
So
no,
wait,
they
is
moved
it-
Infinity War up because of that? I think because Disney is in the process of acquiring Fox, and they like.
Oh
They
yeah, they
want
want
to
Fox
be-
to make money. They want
Yeah.
Fox.
May-
Originally,
May
they wanted
18th.
to compete with it.
Oh, so you know,
Yeah,
so
okay,
it's
so no,
3
it's not-
weeks.
it's not the week
2
after.
2.5 weeks.
But
3
still,
weeks, something
yeah.
like
They wanted to space it out probably as much as they could.
I'm
Okay,
also
well-
not like the. I mean, I'll watch Deadpool. I'll go see it, but I'm not like the biggest Deadpool advocate ever either. I don't know, but that should make money. They both should make money. And
Well, yeah,
Solo's
it'll-
gonna make money. Solo's gonna make money.
Oh, yeah,
It's not
that's-
like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
They're not worried
Yeah.
about that. It's about
It's
how
a
much
blue
money.
AR in this house.
yeah.
I don't think anyone's coming back that way, Isaac.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Holy crap! Yeah, nobody has to come that way because we have a long way to run.
Yeah, we got a ways to run. Yeah, Zane
Yeah,
let us know it's May 18th. So yeah, it's gonna go. Infinity War is gonna run the box office, then Deadpool, and then Solo.
Do you think Infinity War? Just because the question's here, do you think it will beat out Solo?
No.
Like, do you think it will
Oh,
be
wait.
able to do what Black Panther did? Like, do you think?
Well, it has
or
to.
do you
It
think
has to.
Solo-
No. It has to go through
well-
Deadpool. It has to go through Deadpool. It's not gonna go
You
through
mean-
Deadpool.
Yeah,
That's what I
Dead-
mean. Against
That's
Deadpool. That's what I'm saying.
That's actually a move I
So-
don't. That's a move I don't like because they're gonna get what 2 weeks, 3 weeks top of the box office, and then
So okay,
Deadpool's gonna
here it
overtake
is.
No, but I'm saying,
Next
like, do you
Thursday,
think- do you
next
think they'll
Thursday
make-
is Infinity War.
Yep.
Yep.
Then May 18th is Deadpool, and then a week later will be the
Is
Han
Solo.
Solo movie.
So the question would
That's
be:
gonna be
Is
great,
is
like,
Deadpool gonna make more than
4 weeks,
Solo?
8
Probably
weeks.
not. Probably not that week.
No, will
And the-
Avengers
the-
make
the-
more than Deadpool is the question.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no,
in
wait,
total-
Deadpool.
Avengers,
total, yeah.
Avengers is gonna
No,
make
no, I'm
so
talking
much
about
money.
the weekend.
Talking about that
No,
weekend.
Deadpool
Oh,
will win
yeah,
that.
yeah, I
think
Deadpool will win
Deadpool
that
will take it
weekend.
over, yeah.
It'll win that.
Well, see,
weekend.
this is why
Deadpool.
Deadpool won't make a ton of money opening weekend. Granted, it's still a superhero
It's
movie.
got to
so-
go against two juggernauts. It's got to go.
Oh,
against two
and it's
huge-
rated R.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
don't
mean,
don't say that. The first Deadpool made money.
I
man.
know, but
yeah, but
theory-
it's rated R is nothing to
Like,
PG-13.
thinking of it financially, there's more people that can go to a PG-13 movie than a rated R movie.
Is there a launch
sure.
pad up here? Let's use this launch
I
pad.
believe there is. I believe there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good
no,
healthy debate. I like this.
Deadpool will
Good,
definitely.
healthy
I think Deadpool will definitely pass Infinity War, but I think Infinity War will still be right there. But it's hard to beat a brand new movie when you've been out 2 weeks already. Like that's just hard for most movies.
Oh, I
And-
agree. I was
'cause-
just. I
hey,
was
we got
just
guys
curious what
straight
you thought.
ahead to
There
the
they are. Yep,
southwest,
straight
yep.
ahead, Yep.
So, because Black Panther didn't have any competition, what came out after Black Panther?
No, yeah, I agree.
Nothing.
I was just
Nothing.
I was just curious.
Nothing that was that big that
No.
had
Absolutely.
the hype for sure.
But
definitely
I think that's
helps,
also
but
kind of
If you
Marvel's
wanna hear
plan.
our
They
Black
want to.
Panther comments. You can go back to Volume 1 of our awesome show. Listen to what we thought about Black Panther.
Ooh,
little
plug. Plug.
On YouTube.
That guy's dead. That guy gotta watch his six, okay?
You guys been seeing the moving shooting stars?
Yes,
him
I
dead.
was.
We got guys
I
in the
just
house.
saw one. I saw a couple
Dang
and
it.
I was like,
I'm out of
No way.
materials. Can you get back here? Okay, I'll come into you, Max. Oh, knocked another guy. He's knocked.
I'm coming.
Coming. Market eye.
Ah, dang it, I'm knocked. There's one guy right by Max's body, right on top of Max.
I'm coming. Oh, crap. Crap. It's not good, guys. Not good.
Why did you guys decide to leave without us?
We used the
That's
launch
my
pad. Did
question.
you guys not hear us?
Not
Yeah,
good.
you know we weren't close.
Yay.
I got one of those kills. Good
Somebody
job, boys.
save me, please.
That's gonna be Max
Save us.
first. He's
Yeah, get Max.
closest to dying.
Squanch, where you?
Save me, Isaac. Save me.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
everybody.
Then Isaac, you have to save, or Max save me, and then Isaac go run to Mark. Save me, Max.
What the heck, my
Max,
game?
can you
It's
save
lagging.
me?
Crap, no.
Oh my gosh, Max.
Stuck on it. It's lagging.
It legged you.
Yeah, it's been
no,
lagging. a
like,
little
you to
bit.
pick up stuff?
guys.
Yeah, he couldn't pick up
Ah,
any. He
so
couldn't pick up
Robbie.
anything. He was just staring at the med kit before he tried to save me. The Robbie's not gonna get this
good
med
for
kit. I'm taking that slurp juice. I'm glad you dropped it.
Can you
Got
give me some
small
shield,
shields
please?
over here.
There more. There has to be materials
There's
everywhere.
a med kit over here.
All right,
Anybody need a med kit?
I do. I need it.
I do.
Yeah.
Where's it
There's
at?
one over here. And a small shield over here, too.
I need a small shield.
I have two. I have two small shield as well.
Max, I have less.
Oh yeah, you take it. Well, you have a launch. You have a med pack. You're good. You have a med pack. Oh, okay.
By
Really?
but no. If you remember a couple
No,
days
fine,
ago when you made the comments
what?
to the person that we like to ridicule, Robert.
But you
about,
got a med pack. You have a med pack, so it's the same thing.
But it doesn't
Or the
matter. I
same-
already took it. It's in the
the same
past.
value.
It's in the past.
No,
The past
well,
is
you
in the
brought it
past.
up.
Let the
It's
past die,
You just
okay?
but you brought up the past. You just brought up the past. So.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm a
Is the
grown
past
adult. I
dead,
can
or
do
is
whatever
it-
I want.
Oh, okay. Now you're a grown adult. I'm glad to know you're an adult now.
I'm an adult.
Glad to know that. All right, that's fine.
I killed a guy. Where'd he go? Alright, so we gotta go tilted. Should just landed there.
Tilted.
Any other dead people in here?
Tilted.
Get tilted. Hey, we're all still alive. Good for us.
That's a plus.
It's a big plus.
And I was the last one alive.
Yeah,
That's,
Isaac
like,
is the one who
probably
saved
never
us all.
happened
That's
before.
Yeah, that's
odd.
crazy.
Who killed the
That's
last
great,
guy,
great.
Isaac? Did someone else kill the last guy and then they left, or what?
I did. I don't know. I killed 2. Whoever was left.
Sure they did, Isaac.
Are you shooting at somebody? Oh, just kidding. That's you building.
Are we gonna go run tilted?
Why not?
Are you building
Run
this
this
bridge,
way.
Max?
Because I just want.
There's already a land bridge, but Max wants to build his own bridge.
He likes to create things.
I make things.
Let me create, Mom.
Oh my gosh, and you're locking me down. You locked me under here. No! I hate you, Max. Gosh dang it. Douchebag. Oh my gosh. This gameplay right now. The fans are getting a treat.
Let me tell you, somebody's been here.
We've been running.
Wait,
and
wait,
running.
wait. Someone's been to Tilted?
What?
That's
How dare they?
that never happened. That has never happened.
In the history,
Gosh, I am not liking.
Is that our trap, right?
That I can't
That's
see
fine,
you
yep.
guys.
That has
Like
to
you
be
still
odd.
don't show up. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you
is
just
that
got
a trap?
trapped. You just got
Trap?
trapped.
You guys get trapped?
Yeah. I heard it.
no.
That
Mark,
always startles me when I'm not looking and it just bam.
Yeah, that's like Mark's move as a trap
Straight,
people.
straight ahead of me. Straight ahead of me. I moved out of it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
No, I'm staying right under the trap because I don't want to move.
Just to be a dick to my friends. Come save me, everyone.
Yeah, here, guys. Come save me, guys.
Make sure you use the front door, not the. Oh, they're coming through that door. Coming through that door. Wait, where? Where are they at? Oh, they're over.
These
Oh,
guys.
they above us?
no, they're back here.
Oh, geez, the lag. Knocked him. That's one. Got him.
Get him.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job. Ooh, gold scar.
Yeah, that's my
Oh,
gold
you
star.
grabbed it. Dang it.
I get 2 kills. I'm gonna take the sky. Okay.
Yeah. That's not what
There's a grenade launcher in here.
small shields right there. Ooh, grenade launcher? Where?
Yeah, there's a grenade launcher right here. Rahi.
Take it.
Very nice.
Okay.
I already got scoped. I'll grab these.
Okay.
Just no,
Okay.
not that.
Okay.
This.
All right, are we ready
Nope.
for the main
Does anyone
event?
need
I'm really
bandages?
excited for our top 5 list today.
Oh, we still have one more topic.
We still have
Well,
one more topic.
I
I mean,
Gun, man.
since Max already teased it, do we just want to do our top 5 and then we can do the last topic?
Yeah, okay.
What if we just tease it more? We're gonna
Yeah,
tease
just
the
Tease,
top
keep
five
teasing it.
tease,
later.
tease. Ooh, you're teasing.
We could
We
go.
all-
We could go in whatever order, but I'm very excited for our top 5 list. Very
Yeah, we know how Max likes to tease people. So
All right, so this
Tease.
topic is not the top 5 because we're gonna wait. This is
It's a plug for
basically
later. Stick around.
plug. So, anyways, basically, it's how Marvel has kind of changed the game when it comes to the comic book realm, and how what they've done it's been very polarizing and has to change. Like, you know, every other company, DC, has to change, and they have to do new things. So Isaac and I were talking. We're just thinking like. At least to us, me and Isaac, I don't know where Mark or Max stand on this, but when you look at the 2 big companies, Marvel and DC, DC to us runs, they're better at video games, animated movies, and comics, whereas Marvel they are obviously better at movies, and then I guess. Trying to understand which one is more important, like to the diehard comic fan, like you would think that what DC's doing is a little more better, but the big money is obviously in Marvel. So we're just kind of wondering how everyone looks at that and what kind of think that does for the landscape that is, you know, comic book movies and comic books moving forward in any
And, like,
medium.
superheroes in general.
Yeah.
A good topic. Because MCU just like changed the game when it came to movies. They
Yes.
just rocked it.
And it's not to say that DC
Also,
didn't
Isaac,
have
You should keep going, Isaac. You're
we got
rocking.
guys on the hill.
DC
After we get
had
these guys on there.
good movies
mean,
before, but to make a universe
making-
like Marvel's doing is completely.
Well, and they're
it's
making
a
money
game
that
changer.
nobody has ever made before. Like not even including like other movies too. Not just-
Even when you adjust for inflation, to add on to that.
Right.
Even when you adjust for inflation, they're doing things that are a lot of money.
I don't even
nice.
see who
So
you're
that guy.
shooting at.
I couldn't see
He's
your
in the
shooting
bush.
either. Oh, we got a guy over there shooting another team. Nice.
Thanks, dude.
Nice to me.
Oh, I knocked one.
Nice, Isaac. Kill him. Put him down.
I'm gonna make a hole for you.
Oh, you almost got him.
With his friends.
Again. Get down, Isaac.
Well, I
Get
think
down.
Over there.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe has created such a has changed the industry as a whole. You could almost say like it's made superheroes. It's pushed it into the pop culture, so it's not necessarily just like a niche or nerdy thing to do. Like it's part of, you know, as I said, culture now. So
Yep.
Where did he
that's a
go?
big impact. I mean, you could say, you know, DC has done that with Warner Brothers. You know, 'cause,
Oh,
you know,
that was right between that person's legs.
you can go back
Yeah.
to like Superman and those 90s Batman movies and late 80s Batman movies. But I think where you could even, with the MCU now, they've connected it. They've connected all the movies to make it one giant epic.
They're trying to go for
instead
this
of
drop over
standalone
here.
movies.
They're trying to go for this drop. Oh, got him. He's not knocked though. Got him for like 90, I think.
Do we just destroy it?
No, don't waste the bullets. Don't waste the bullets.
Knocked
on
another guy. In the
that.
bush.
Got rid of
There
him for you.
The rocket's coming.
Where are those coming from? Oh,
Get out of there, Isaac.
Backside too.
I'm running out of bullets for my scar. I'm gonna build.
Oh, he's up on the hill.
Careful, Isaac. Don't get your shot.
He's almost dead. Does anyone have Does anyone have AR bullets? I need them.
No, I don't have any.
Dang it.
I do.
Okay.
I come in the middle.
Coming in.
Oh, don't drop your AR.
Whoa. Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, do we want to go down a little bit? Or
We
you wanna
might have
stay?
to.
Go down.
Let's get a little confusion here. Make it look like we're still up here.
I'll stay up here. Think about it. I got nothing to offer for you guys.
There's only four other people left, dude.
We're also not in the circle. They got the circle on their side.
They're hiding over there. To get back to our topic, I would say, to add on to what Mark says, I mean, like DC, what they did really was
Hey,
they
let's
said,
build.
hey, you
build
can
over there.
get the first. DC said you can get you can get an Oscar with these movies.
Yeah.
DC did that and said you can get an Oscar with these movies.
How did you
So
build over there,
Marvel-
Mark? Sorry, I missed it.
I think Marvel kind of looked at that and said, okay,
Oh, jeez, we're gonna get shot.
they
Let's
can get
go!
an Oscar,
Gosh,
we
why
can,
is there an opening there?
continue to
Are you
establish-
kidding me? Ugh. Well, I'm
Where are you,
alive.
Robbie?
I'm all the way. I'm at the bottom down here. If you can build down to me. I'm in the circle. I didn't even look. I just trusted. Sorry, we have to waste time on pretty old me.
I've got bandages. You good on
I'm
health,
good.
or-
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
If you have a small shield, I can take that. But if not, I'll live. Oh, I guess I'm good. I'm good on
They're gonna
shield.
be coming towards us too.
Yep. Are they fighting? They must be fighting someone else, or are they destroying our
No,
building?
they're shooting at us.
Wait, you're back up there, Mark? Where'd you go?
Yep, I went back up.
They're coming.
I think it might be 4. There might be 4 left, but they don't know I'm over
Where are
here.
they?
Oh,
They're
there's a
like
rocket launcher right
northwest behind this tree.
Got a rocket launcher. Where are they at?
I think right behind these
Northwest.
trees. I'm gonna sneak up
Right.
again.
Oh, okay, I see him. Yeah, I don't have any rockets.
I have a rocket,
unfortunately. I
yeah.
have a grenade launcher, but
Right. Yeah, Mark. If you can get them to draw out, or are they sure they're not southwest? There's a big building over there too.
Nope, north. Well, there might be, but
Take it,
I just saw the
Mark.
building.
I saw a building over
Okay,
there.
okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Roger, Roger.
Launch pad. Launch pad.
Does anybody have a launch pad?
I do now.
They want us to come to them, obviously.
I'm gonna. Is that my launch pad?
Oh,
I'm gonna
I couldn't even see this building. Do you want me to blow? I can blow it up.
blow it up.
All right, let's blow it up.
Go, Mark, now. Go now. Mark, go now. They're blowing it up. They're killing the launch pad.
Let's come down. Oh, they built another. They built connected to it. It's
There you
coming.
go. They're down. They're on the ground. They're on the ground.
Knocked one.
Oh, they have another. Nice, knocked one. One's knocked.
Oh, my beat.
Coming. Knock killed one.
Killed them. There's 2. Killed
Hey,
both.
there's one
No,
left.
there's one left.
No,
one
they
left.
both died.
No, they just died. They
heal
just
No,
died.
there's one left.
No, there's
There's
one left. There's
person
4
left,
people
but
left.
it wasn't their
No,
squad.
yeah.
So
Somebody
either
heal
someone
Mark.
comes. Heal me faster.
Trying to find rockets here.
Someone be on the
There's a med
lookout.
pack over here.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
somebody
someone
heal Mark
heal
there.
me.
Yep, get him,
and
Isaac.
then
Get him, Isaac. Get
you can loot later.
Oh, I thought
someone be
I
on the
thought you were
lookout.
healing him.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
someone. Hey, don't heal me. Don't heal me. He's coming.
Oh, he's right here. Right here. He's hurt. He's dead.
Yeah, buddy.
Good work, boys.
Hey,
7.
it's alright that you guys forgot about me.
Much
It's
better.
alright.
Much
It's
better
alright.
one.
Nice work.
We won
7
without you,
kills
Mark.
for
It's
Robbie.
fine.
Nice job, Robbie.
Dude, 7?
We
Holy
did pretty
crap,
good.
Dude.
We did
Nice
pretty
job,
good.
Robbie.
We did pretty good.
Got 4.
That's good for me.
Anyway, getting back to the topic before.
Do we have a
off
topic?
of-
Do we have a topic? I forgot.
Did we get off topic again?
I know.
Oh,
we got off
man.
topic.
What a bunch of crazy guys.
Oh man.
Oh, man, Rick.
Oh man, Rick.
I think the thing that I would find interesting about the MCU is DC really said, hey, you can win an Oscar with the Dark Knight.
Yep.
And then Marvel's, because that was around the time that all the
And
Marvel
Suicide
movies
Squad.
came out.
And Suicide Squad.
Well, that I'm talking about. I'm referencing the Dark Knight. That's the
And
first.
Okay.
Suicide Squad.
That's
Not
true.
the second one. Not the second one. Just referencing the first one.
I mean,
the first
there's
one-
no
the first
question
one
that
did a
DC
great
has
job of-
made some quality movies, but they
Yes,
haven't.
yeah. They
put
didn't
it
make a
together.
universe. They didn't make a
Yeah, they
universe
didn't
like
make
Marvel
a
has.
connected universe. Like
And I think
even
but people wanted that. People like Superman. The Superman Returns movie came out, and the Dark Knight came out, and they were like, they need to put these together. This would be really cool. Christian Bale should be in a Justice League movie,
Yeah.
and people wanted
And Nicolas
that. So
Cage should
Marvel
be Superman.
basically filled that. Marvel filled that need. They filled that need, and I think that is part of the reason of that. And the other part of it is Blade. You know, Blade kicked off things, and you had all these
The
different
X-Men.
Marvel movies.
X-Men,
that
yep.
X-Men, Spider-Man,
X-Men
all these different Marvel
2
movies that
probably
came
could
along.
have possibly won an Oscar.
But
And-
I
and
think,
Spider-Man.
so I think what the MCU's been able to do because of all those different things, those things really built to what the MCU is able to do. People wanted all those movies to connect, and the MCU just said we're gonna actually take time to care about it. And now what's happened is people are chasing their tails and they can't do it because
Well, how many shared universes are there now? Transformers. You got Monsters universe with King Kong. They want to make a universe, like King Kong and the Mummy, or what was it? Right? Is it the Mummy and King Kong, or is it other ones?
they've exited.
Or-
They're not doing it.
They
Yeah.
no, I know.
Yeah,
I know
the
they
Dark
exit,
Universe.
I know they screwed it over. Like they're not doing it now. And then the
Right.
bit obviously DC is obviously chasing.
yeah, they're just a little
But-
behind. on
but-
the-
But on the other side is like, why is DC so good in all these other aspects? And this maybe just be a WB thing, and I might answer my own question because it's pretty obvious that WB can't just keep out of it. But like, you have a company that's so good with comic books, video games, animated movies. Most of them are really, really good. TV shows, really, really good.
They don't have their Kevin Feige. I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, it's just
They don't have the one guy that they can trust, or
Yep.
one woman. It doesn't have to be a guy.
Doesn't have to be a
woman.
dude. Doesn't it be a dude?
No, we're an all-inclusive. We're an all-inclusive show here.
But
You want the
it's
best
literally
person
that.
for the job.
There's too many people, I believe, at Warner Brothers are like, no, it should be like this. There's too many
Yep.
people grasping for the cash,
Yeah.
proverbial hard cash, instead of just like, hey,
Get
how are
that
we going to make
cold,
this
hard
product
cash.
last? How are we going to make this product last even longer? How can we make more money?
You can see too even with Marvel. I'm in the middle of a rewatch right now of the whole series with my wife. And the thing we're noticing is, the thing I'm noticing at least is the movies at the beginning. There are parts that are like, huh, that was a weird decision. Why did they do that? And you can kind of tell that even
for sure.
even the MCU was having issues at the beginning with like where do we wanna go with
Continuity
this?
and
Like,
everything. Yeah.
with the Incredible Hulk and different things like that. Like
Yeah.
you can just, and Iron Man 2 was just so like full of just Avengers stuff. It wasn't really an Iron Man movie, and just I think Marvel learned from that. Whereas and Marvel, that's all they were making. All
They
these
had
other
the-
companies,
They had the time.
these-
They had the time to learn
Right.
from it.
yeah.
Everyone
and the
else
other
wants a
companies,
quick-
They have to worry about everybody.
Yeah.
Right. They have to learn. They have to do everything else. They can't. Like Warner Brothers has to do other stuff in a Justice League movie, whereas Marvel can go, oh, we have the cash flow to try an Ant-Man movie out.
We'll just
We
make
have
our
the
own
cash flow
studio.
to try a Black Panther movie out. Oh, people want these movies because
Yeah.
they're original, and they take
Characters
advantage
they've-
of genres,
Yep. Characters
And
they've
they take
never heard
advantage-
of, and people are interested.
and they can go for 20, 30 years if they want, because they can just keep attacking different genres. A rom-com, you can go drama, you can go political thriller, you can go horror. I mean, Marvel hasn't gone that way yet, but they could, if in theory, go.
That's the
horror.
one. That's the
Well,
one
they
little.
are going to do with the New Mutants. New
Yeah.
Mutants
But
movie is
that's
going
not
to be.
MCU.
See, and
That's
that's
not-
that's.
Fox.
It will be now that they put. Hey,
It's
I'm going to
Fox
tell you,
does
it's
it,
going to. Well, if the deal goes through where, Disney starts owning all the IP in Fox's
Right.
library, because they've already pushed back some release dates for those
Hey,
movies. Because
do we want to go to
because the
Flush
rumor
or do
is-
we want to go to the gas station?
we could. Rumor is
time.
Kevin
Let's go
Feige
Flush.
wants those to be part of the MCU
That's in the
universe.
circle right now.
See, that's the only.
Which I think is fine.
That's the
You can
only
do that.
thing with Disney owning Marvel is that, like, how do they go about doing a good horror movie? Like, are they gonna have their own separate studio that goes into R-rated movies, or are they gonna keep it PG-13
the nice thing that
as best as
Disney, the
possible?
nice thing that Disney can do is Disney can still, and there are reports that say they're gonna keep the Fox studios, like they're gonna lease it out. They're gonna keep the people on.
Yeah, they're going to be
Yeah.
like.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
Like
so
a
they're gonna
studio
still be able
company.
to call. They're gonna
Yeah.
still be able to call it Fox. What they can do though is like distribution wise, that's the bigger issue because you got the Disney platform which is coming out. You have Netflix which is already really a powerhouse, and then you've got Hulu. Disney owns a majority of Hulu, so Disney can put all of their R-rated stuff or stuff that doesn't, like Deadpool, like stuff that doesn't really work under their streaming service or their genre, air quotes, and they can do it that way. And I think that's how they're going to handle it. I think they're going to say, because Disney knows, they're like, hey, if we don't branch out to let Deadpool in this universe, we're missing a huge opportunity.
We go the
And
way of
you
the
can have-
Western.
Yeah,
Right, and
they're
like-
missing
and-
out on money. They do that.
Right, and if Deadpool, you could put Deadpool in an Avengers movie, you just bleep out everything he says. You make it funny. Like you just
That would
you
be
can have him
hilarious.
tell like, yeah, it would be hilarious, and
And
you
then,
have
like,
him
get
notice
him-
things, and you have him
Yeah,
notice
and
like
he
issues.
notices that he he
Right,
notices
you have
that
him-
it's bleeped out and stuff.
People would eat that up, and Ryan Reynolds would love it because Ryan Reynolds is like, I get paid millions of dollars, and Kevin Feige gets to let Deadpool be in it. I think it'd be great. Like you could do a Deadpool. and
There's a large
Those
shield
are-
over here, boys. Right where I am.
So,
Oh, we'll take
I
it.
think that's the cool part about them acquiring Fox. But make no
What is it?
mistake, Disney,
Right where I am.
MCU's earned this.
Okay.
I also have 2 slurp juices if we want to just get people to 100. Oh, I have a 3rd slurp juice. Oh, there's another. Here, I'm just gonna drop these slurp juices, and everyone can come over here and get the slurp.
I can
get your
carry
slurp
one.
juices.
I'm carrying them.
Oh, you are?
I need 25, Robbie. I'll come
Here,
take one.
yeah, come grab one of them.
You're gonna
I'll
waste
take-
the slurp juice just to get to shield?
Yeah, dude.
Cash.
I have two, and I have a chug jug.
kidding.
So
I'm kidding.
why am I
No,
why am I
Mark.
Because no,
why am
right
I
here.
holding
want it.
bandages?
I don't want it, Mark.
Then don't
Hey,
take it.
Hey Max, come here. I have one for you. Take this one.
I took one. It's okay. I took one.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Good one, Isaac.
Robbie's been saying it a lot, so it's on my mind.
Yeah, it's been the word. The word is the bird.
What I'm excited for, to get
Small
off
shield
topic,
here. Somebody carrying some?
I'm not. Go ahead,
When-
Mark.
the deal finally goes through, and we get a legit family movie of Fantastic Four.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%. It's going to be great.
Oh, and like a
And
legit
Doctor Doom, finally.
Yeah.
A good
I think I
Actually,
mentioned.
yeah. Go
A
ahead.
Doctor Doom
I
without
mentioned- yeah.
without outrageous superpowers.
Yeah. I mentioned in one of the first streams that I actually like the original old Fantastic Four Doctor Doom.
You'd
I
said that
liked
earlier,
him, but
Isaac.
yeah, it sucked that like he, like you said, Mark, he got his own like powers instead of being
Because yeah, it doesn't.
Doom.
Isn't he supposed to
But-
have like a suit like Iron Man, where
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah,
where he gets
kinda.
his?
Yeah,
I think they
Or
must
it's more
have
like
had
that.
trouble trying to explain that or something.
yeah.
I actually like the look
hear
of
me out,
him.
they have
The
a
look of
suit.
him was great, though. The look was great.
Yep.
I think that's the
look
thing
was
that,
great, yeah.
that those Fantastic Four movies, the look, great. It was just everything else was kind of lacking.
How was the look to you, Robbie?
It was
The look
the look
Was great.
the look was great.
was great. Was great.
Fishy, 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 fish.
Agreed.
Agreed.
It'll be nice too to see the Avengers try to fight Doctor Doom or Fantastic Four, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I'm just from Latveria. I can do whatever I want."
This
'cause
diplomatic
immunity. What's this?
diplomatic immunity sucks to suck.
Was this
I'm
Die
Dr.
Hard?
Doom.
Peter Griffin.
That'll be really cool. Like that'll be a lot of fun. They'll be able to play with that. They could probably play with that with Black Panther, to be honest.
That'll be a lot of fun. I would like to address one thing after rewatching. What movie did we just watch?
Oh, this isn't the podcast you can get off
Iron
topic,
Man.
Robbie. We should stay with what we're talking about.
Was it Iron Man?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
Yeah,
It was
Iron Man.
Iron Man. No. We watched Captain America: Civil War.
Oh, Civil War. Yeah.
And
Chug
what's
jug.
his God? Prince. I can't remember his name. I'm gonna be burned for this. The
T'Challa?
Prince T'Challa. He reveals himself as the Black Panther. You know.
Yep.
And then we start
Yeah.
the new Black Panther, and
Yeah,
it's
we
like
did mention that.
we start the new Black Panther, and they're still talking about how they have the poorest country. It's like, but their leader has a suit that can dodge or that can take on 50 cal bullets.
Right.
That's just one
That
of those.
was
Well, I
things.
think
interesting.
One of those things.
I think.
Oh, we got people building. We got people
Building
building here.
shed.
Building here. Yep.
Didn't the agent guy though? He said like he kind of covered it up for him though. Am I correct
Yeah,
on that?
I think
thought he
they
said that. He kind of
event
referenced
at the end
in
of that,
Black
yeah.
Panther.
They kind of talked about how, yeah, basically making them out to be the bad guys, if I remember right. Are they
Gosh, I don't
below
know
us?
much for weapons.
Ah, thank you. I was shooting terribly right there. Coming to help, Isaac. You got him?
Nope. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm getting shot at. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Knocked one. Got him.
Good job, Isaac.
Knocked one.
Nice. Where'd that
There's
guy
one
go,
more.
Max? He was right by us, and now
know.
he's just gone.
Over here, Robbie. Over here. Robbie. Over here.
Okay, building out.
Shoot. How did I not hit? I hit him, but he's over
Is he
here.
down
behind
below?
him.
Down in shafts. Yep. Thank you for saving my life, Robbie. Oh, that
got
was
you,
such
man.
a friend moment.
I can be your
Just stepped right in front
shield,
of me.
baby.
Hey, we got shield up here for you guys.
I'm good.
Big shield and little shield.
I need the shield.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna pop a chug jug.
Nice work, guys. That was good.
And then we have a med kit for you, Isaac.
I've got one already, but I will
I'm
carry
chugging the
it.
jug.
Mark, then Robbie, it's yours. Robbie, you take it.
I'm chugging the jug, man.
Isaac, do you need a med pack?
I'm chugging the
No, I
jug.
got one.
Oh, we have a slurp juice up here for anybody who wants it too.
I
I also,
You know what?
I also have a
Well,
slurp.
I got a cozy campfire, and I
I'll
also
pop it,
got
I'll pop
a
it.
grenade launcher.
We got all the meds, okay?
Miguel,
We just got all the
I'll
meds.
Pop it. I'm just gonna
Everything.
pop it. I'm just gonna pop it.
Yeah, just take it, Max.
Just do it.
I just
Oh, we got
popped it.
building. Oh, never mind. It's the storm coming. In.
I
Never
don't
mind.
have great guns. Is there anywhere where all the guns are at? Better guns?
No, and these guys did really not have that.
They didn't
great
have much
guns.
either. Okay.
I've got a blue pistol and a green AR.
Oh, dude, you're doing great.
Slurp juice down here.
I
Does
found- I'm
anybody
just saying I
carry
found
one
that.
already?
Oh, I thought
got
that's
two
what you
already.
were running with.
No, I was saying you can have this if you'd like.
Carry it instead of my
no, it
bandages.
doesn't
I'm
help
dropping
me.
a bunch of
There's a green
bandages.
AR right here.
That's I have a green burst.
Oh. Right.
Wow,
I was just
all
hoping-
that work for not much.
I'm building FYI.
I found a chest. I found a chest. Could it have what I want? Ooh, a bush.
Legendary bush.
It's got a bush. Did
do
you
have to
guys know
move.
that you can stack bushes? You can carry more than one bush
We
at a
found
time.
that out the other day. It's pretty great.
Mind blowing experience.
Mind
That's exciting.
blown. Alright, there's a drop right here.
We're at. Oh my! I'll come
Oh
with
my. Right over here.
Oh my.
Max. You want to go to the bus? Oh.
Yeah, I'll go to the bus. Let's do it.
You're right there. Okay. Let's go up there.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Give us a freaking minigun.
I'll
Those
carry it if you give me
shields.
some small bullets.
I'll give you all the small bullets you want, dude. Well, actually I won't because I am running with one gun. I'll give you 84 bullets. There you go.
Good enough.
Take that. Oh, you're gonna take that?
I have a launch pad. Probably won't matter.
I left
Hey,
the
come up
slurp
to us
juice
and we'll
here
launch.
if
We'll launch
anybody
pad
wants
up here.
that.
Oh well, that's a
We'll
lot of
launch
work
pad
just
off
to
here.
get back up to you. Follow you, Mac. You got it.
Fine, we'll come down.
We're coming. Well, kind of. We're trying.
Okay.
Um,
I mean,
You're doing great. We're really proud of you.
well, Mark's doing it all. I'm just
I
following.
did it.
There is
You
a
did it. We
slurp
did
juice right here. Is anybody carrying slurp juice?
I have an.
besides
Yeah, I can
Mark's?
carry another one. Where's it at?
Okay, there you go. Oh,
Should we get back off topic?
Does anyone want to give me a tribute of small bullets?
So let's go. Where do we want to go to one of these hills, probably,
I'll
right?
give you all mine, Mark. Here.
All right.
All right, I think we're
Awesome,
good.
awesome.
I think we're good, Max. Where do we want to go? We want to get on one of these. We got a high ground.
Hey, we're in the circle now.
Anakin,
True.
we have
but,
the high ground.
high, just straight
We try to
ahead.
get on top of this mountain.
Straight ahead, east 110, just on top of that mountain.
Yeah.
Want to go there? All right.
Oh, sure.
Put the.
The
Can we
little
put the
one?
launch?
Do you have a porta fort?
No. We'd have to build. You gonna put the launch pad down or?
Yeah, someone gonna put that launch pad down
Yeah, who's got the launch pad?
before we
Oh.
get shot down. That'd be
Oh yeah,
nice.
it's
Nobody have one?
it's me.
That's Robbie. You want to put that down quick? Are we going? Or are we?
All right, we'll have to
gonna be able
build.
get
We'll
up
have to
there?
build up. Yeah.
Stay. I don't think we'll get up there. I mean, there's nothing up that hill.
No, I know, but it's high ground.
High ground.
All right, it's us for 6 breaths. And our awesome loot. Oh. Oh, hey, don't lock me out. Dude. Isaac.
Build, man. Build.
Gosh dang it, why can't I do this? Oh. I can't do it. I couldn't do it.
All right. I think Max hinted at it before. Should we untease everybody and tell them our lists,
Ooh.
our top 5?
We got some big lists.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, so we are doing our top 5 video games pre 2000, right?
Classic video games.
Classic video games. That pre-2000 would basically be Nintendo 64 era.
Well, and you know, like Atari and NES and
Well, I'm saying, yeah, I'm
Super
saying,
NES
I'm
and
saying that the Nintendo 64 would be the last,
Dreamcast,
would be the last one that came out.
Sega Genesis.
Did
Did the PS1 come out? That
Where you get,
Before 2000?
I think it came out around like, I think it's 2001.
Yeah, there's probably some
Are you sure?
PlayStation games. It would have been close.
It would have been
I
really
guess we
close.
probably
Does
could
anyone?
accept.
Well,
Okay,
anyways,
so
that's the semantics.
maybe we should finish this match because there's only 9 people left, and then we can get into them. Or don't do what, or
but
do, or
we're
don't.
gamers.
We're off topic. Okay, I'm sorry. Does anyone see anyone? I didn't see anyone. Okay, I think I just saw a tree go down straight north.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it looks like they're building on top of that other.
Oh yeah.
Now
Probably
Max
straight
is
across.
giving away our position, so we're going to get a lot of people coming to get us.
Way to go, Max. Good
Way to
job,
go,
Max.
me.
Okay, we're up for the challenge.
Wow, we've
Well-
only killed 4. We've only killed that one squad. That's all we've
Yeah,
seen.
that's all we've seen.
Yep,
So would anyone
yeah,
like
that's
to
the
go
only-
first to reveal their top 5 classic
I'll go
video
first.
games?
You go first. Isaac. I'm looking forward to hearing
I will
yours.
go first.
Yeah, Isaac, why don't you go first?
This is a hard list for me because I was conflicted growing up. Like I was like PC gamer pretty much growing up. And
Yeah,
I
we only got
really-
3 people
I mean,
to
I
kill, by the
played-
way.
I played some Nintendo 64, but honestly, I didn't play a lot of consoles, so it's kind of a hard to come up with
Max,
classic
don't go after
games.
that drop. Max.
But I will share my list with you guys.
I want you so bad. I'm gonna do it. I can't help it.
Do it,
Go ahead,
Max.
Isaac. Keep going.
Number 5, I have Sonic the Hedgehog. That's one I actually played on.
Who's shooting him?
PC
Who's shooting? Who's
and
shooting?
On Sega was.
Where are
I'm
they?
down. He's killing me.
You didn't
He's right
say
here, he is.
anything.
Where? Well, it's because Isaac was talking. I didn't want to interrupt him.
I can be interrupted. That's fine.
He's
Dude,
killing me.
seriously, come on.
Is he killing you?
Yep, he's building above me. He's on the ground. He's trying to build to you. He's coming around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. He's built above him.
Where is he? Is it just one guy?
That's
Right.
just one guy.
Nice.
Got him.
Work.
Got him. There's one.
Just took
All right,
one
two
shot
left.
that whole time.
All right, we
Thank you,
got a
Isaac,
porta
Robbie,
fort. I got
Robbie.
you. I got you.
buddy.
All right, we just got 2 more
Okay,
people.
so no, let's just finish this game because
Yeah, let's finish the game.
Let's finish this game.
Because then Max doesn't think he can't talk and then gets killed.
I
and
was
then
like, I'm sorry.
still
I was
doesn't
just
tell
trying to-
us
I was-
what's going
I
on.
was looking forward to hearing what Isaac had to say. I'm very sorry.
Oh, I thought I had that scar.
I really liked what you
Yeah,
were
it's
saying.
not a scar. It
Isaac.
wasn't
I'm
a
sorry.
scar.
Wasn't it? What was it?
It was it's a
Shotgun?
gold shotty.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, I have a I have
have a
I have
feeling
I have,
about this.
I have 3 porta forts, boys. So let's get to the circle and pop them.
Nice. Ooh, grenade launcher.
Yes.
I'm just taking a
All
shield.
right, heal up. Yep. Let's get to the circle. Well, once you're healed up, let's get to
I'm
the circle and
dropping
we'll
a
pop
med
them.
pack here. Is
All right,
there-
we're fine.
is
I
there
also
anything-
have a. I have 2 big shields and I have a cozy campfire.
All right, I'm gonna get to the
There's
circle
a-
and I'm gonna throw all
Holy
3
crap.
of
This
these.
is just.
Or do we
dead
want to
space
stack?
here.
Do we want to stack?
Ah,
do we
man,
want-
I
No,
don't
let's
know.
not stack. Don't stack. Don't
Don't
stack.
stack?
Don't stack.
Holy crap! He's got to be in a building. There's 2 people left. 2 people.
We should try to
There's
stay
nothing
together.
here. Oh, they're over there
Where at?
by the.
Where's the
shed.
building?
Isaac.
Here, I'm throwing a one to you, Max.
Thank you. Well, they're shooting me now.
Oh, they threw one as well. Throwing another one.
Got one.
We got one more.
Shoot, I fell. Dang it.
Where's he at?
He took it over.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
boys.
2 wins for the stream, boys.
I didn't do anything. Yay.
Salute. Good work, boys.
Good boy. Good job, boys. Well done.
Beautiful.
That is our
Beautiful.
first. That is our first 2.
2-win stream,
two-win stream.
man.
Yeah. Isn't it funny that when Zane's not here, we win 2? Isn't that funny how that works?
Wow. I
Coincidence.
never noticed
That
that.
is weird.
Huh.
I'm evil,
I noticed
but
it.
the last two times we did win anyways without Max.
True.
Haha.
We've won every time.
We have
I think
won.
we've
Yeah,
won.
we have.
We've won every time we've
So
done
it's
a,
either,
done a show.
so the key is either Mark or Isaac.
Well, Sounds like Isaac's a
Could be.
It's definitely Isaac.
Congratulations.
He did.
Congratulations, Isaac.
Isaac did save us all in that last match that we won.
That's true. That's true.
True.
I
Isaac,
am the
let's-
sole
Isaac, let's hear your
reason
list.
we won that.
Let's hear your
I'm
list.
excited to hear this list. I'm geeked. I'm geeking out.
All
I wanna
right.
hear your list.
So
Yeah,
geeked.
I'm geeked about this list too. So number 5, I have Sonic the Hedgehog, and
Ooh, good. I
That's
just
a
won
good
that.
one. Gosh, I didn't think of
that
that
was
either.
one that I played. I actually played that on PC, but also on Sega Genesis.
Do you have a timeout? Do you have an honorable mentions list too, Isaac?
Oh, I
Sonic
do.
goes
I
on mine.
have plenty of honorable
You should
mentions, so
go
that's gonna
honorable
be-
mentions list. Do your honorable
Okay,
mentions list
honorable
before you
mentions
top
first. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Alright,
yeah.
we can do that.
For sure.
What?
We did
Alright,
when
let's
you weren't
see.
here last week,
Yeah, we
Max.
can
We
talk
did
about
them after our
Yeah,
top
we do.
five.
We do
Let's
them.
continue
We do
with the
them.
format.
We do them after.
I'm sorry, we can do them
Max.
after.
We'll do them
I'm
after.
sorry. I thought honorable mentions was like, hey, you don't get top 5 privileges. Sorry, but we just wanted to make sure you knew this. That's why. I'm sorry.
Just like after the fact, you think about them. So that's why we kind of had them afterwards. So.
Gotcha. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 5 was Sonic. 4 I had probably Pokemon Yellow. I would.
Okay.
I would.
Yeah.
I hate to. Okay, I will.
You can just say
that-
Pokemon. You can just say Pokemon.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say a
Pokemon
lot
for
of
the Game
these.
Boy.
You could probably go with the whole franchise for a few of these, but Pokemon Yellow is kind of the one that puts you behind you the whole time. It's pretty epic. You can't really dispute that. It's
True.
iconic and a classic Game Boy game. Like when you think Game Boy, you think Pokemon. So it's like it's right there. 3, I have Super Mario 64. I have 64 on there just because that's the one that I played the most growing up. But
Sure.
you could honestly put any of the Super Mario franchise on there because they're all like super epic games. And that was actually the reason why I have a few of these on here is because I played mostly N64 growing up, and that's why I ended up getting like my first console was a
Let's
Wii,
not go there
because
again,
I was
Max.
like,
Let's go somewhere else.
let's go shifty.
Let's go Fatal. All right,
Shifty.
Shifty. But so yeah, my first console was a Wii, just because of all the awesome Mario games that are out there. Just playing those growing up was just a blast. So my number 2 is actually Super Smash Bros.
Nice.
That one was like just so fun growing up on
For
64.
everyone.
Like,
Yeah.
I just
Great game.
just getting 4 people together and playing Smash Bros was just like the best thing ever. I remember having such a blast doing that growing
True
up.
that.
And then my number 1 is probably one that you guys maybe
We got
have
one guy?
heard of, but
We got a guy at the bus
Oh, I'm
too. There's a
lagging.
guy at the bus.
my number 1
No.
is Civilization.
Pick the gun
2.
up before I did. Dang it. I'm dead.
Ooh, why?
I'm gonna die.
I love Civilization because it's a strategy game, and that's just what I was into. Hit him for 75.
Thank you guys. Thanks for saving me. Thank you for saving me. I didn't have a gun.
Civilization 2, I loved all of the Sid Meier like strategy games, and Civilization 2 was just the one I grew up on.
If anybody has any help, I can use
So many hours put into that game.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, I would sit at my computer at night and just like play that forever.
There's a
man, that was
shoddy over
definitely
here.
the game
There's a
that I
pump
put
shotty over
the
here.
most time into growing up. So that one definitely is my number 1. Some honorable mentions. Man, this is such a hard one because there's so many good classic games out there. Some of my honorable mentions were any of the Donkey Kong series, 007 GoldenEye for 64.
Hey, I got.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think there's a guy
We got
down here.
guys.
Yep.
We got guys. Yep.
That
Coming.
game's a blast. Oh, I'm coming.
I'm a little ways away.
And cannon. Did
You get him?
Nice.
Oh, we got another
Nice,
guy
dude.
somewhere.
Doggone it, Mark.
I swear
was
I
gonna
hear
take
someone
that.
else.
Dang it. Thank you.
Yep, I'm hearing
Oh, guy.
footsteps.
Crap.
Got him.
Nice. Good one. Good job. Good job.
Hey, crosshairs. Remember that.
Cross.
Nice work.
Oh, someone else.
Crosshairs.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Oh, guys.
Staying strong. I'm just healing.
Working on healing, boys. Give me a second.
Got
Nice.
him.
Hurt my friends.
Cannon is up here, man.
Don't ever hurt my friends.
There's another one. Another
Oh,
one.
guy over here.
got him.
What the heck? I literally hit him. He moved, and I didn't give me damage points.
1 health.
Dumb. Okay,
Good.
so back to
Nice
my
honorable mention
mentions.
list, Isaac. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm liking your honorable mention list.
GoldenEye 007. That one was such fun on the
Yeah.
Nintendo 64. That one was.
Can't
That
go
one
wrong
I
there.
had a hard time not putting in my top 5. That was just so fun growing up. Let's see what other ones. Okay, I didn't put this in my top 5 because it's right on the edge. I think it might be 2000s, and it's more of like a PC game than like console game. So I had a hard time calling it.
Well, I need some
classic
health.
video
Does anyone
game,
have any health?
But I have some bandages.
Yeah, I have one bandage for you.
But the backyard sports. Did any of you guys play?
Oh,
any of those?
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, that was besides Civilization. I think I spent the most time on
Just
those.
take my
we got a
impulse
guy over here.
grenades. Where
You
at?
want him back?
Got
Oh,
him.
you're good.
Guy
Okay.
right here. He doesn't have a gun. I don't think.
Coming to help.
Wow.
Shield.
You just running away?
Yeah, he's just running.
Oh, nice.
For Robbie, shield for Robbie.
Yeah, I'll take it. Let me heal up.
Or Isaac.
I mean, I'll take it. You have any?
Alright,
got
I
another
took it, I
one.
took it. Is there, we got another guy. I believe someone just built that going up.
Nope, I built it.
That
I
was
built
me.
It.
Okay,
I was
okay.
just- no, I'm
Alright,
I'm out here looking to see if there's other people. Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, but those backyard sports games, like I think I got
Those are
backyard
awesome.
football was the first one I got, and man,
Oh,
those are
so great.
I started with
Pedro
baseball.
Hernandez on the baseball game.
Oh yeah.
Pedro Hernandez, man.
Oh,
The
yeah.
goat.
Way to go. He was the best.
Yep. Yeah, Pablo Sanchez.
Pablo
Pablo
Sanchez.
was the
not
Pablo
Pedro.
goat. Was the
Sanchez.
Who's
goat
Pedro
in
Hernandez?
every
Who am I
single
thinking of
game.
Pedro Hernandez? Oh, Pedro Hernandez is a pitcher. He's like a real pitcher. My bad.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like a real
Pedro
boy.
Martinez. Pedro Martinez. in
Pedro
backyard
Martinez.
baseball.
I'm getting my fictional
Alright.
characters mixed up.
Do we
With
want to
the
go
Boston
into
Red
Do we
Sox.
want to go into tilted?
Um,
What do we want to do?
Pablo Sanchez was the bomb, though.
Yeah, he was the goat. Loved him. He was great.
Yeah, he was ridiculous. Every sport, he was the goat.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Man, that's a great honorable mention, Isaac.
Yep,
Yeah,
I know.
that's-
I
that's a-
like.
That's when
I
you
don't know.
forget. You forget about the
Last
hours you
list,
put
but
into that when you're younger.
Shh, crap. I'm just popping.
Fair
Sorry,
shots.
guys.
Okay.
That's me. That's me. Yeah, so that's my list, and those are some of my honorable mentions. Oh wait, I will mention that wasn't close to the list, but I remember having a ton of fun playing it. Primal Rage. Do you guys remember that game?
It's vaguely.
I do not.
That was like a Mortal Kombat, but it had like
Oh yeah,
creatures.
yeah,
like,
yep. I know that game.
Like
Yeah.
King Kong and like dinosaurs that
Yep,
were the
yep.
characters. That
Dude, I
game
loved
was
that game.
So much fun.
That game was
That
awesome.
was awesome. It was like an arcade game.
It was like
but-
Rampage, but you fought each other.
Yeah, dude, it literally was Rampage, like the
Yeah.
same crazy characters in Rampage,
Yep.
pretty much. But yeah,
Fantastic.
so that is my list and my honorable mentions.
Very nice.
Mark, what's your list?
nice.
All right, my list. Again, I was thinking like I went more what games I played personally, or
Oh,
with
yeah.
groups of friends,
Oh, yeah.
or
Yeah,
family.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there was plenty of NES games that I saw my sisters play, but I just remember more watching them play.
Are
But,
we're not
yeah, my
going to
number
tilted? Okay.
Oh, we're not? Okay.
Oh, I was. and
mine
then
Just following Mark. I don't
All
know.
right.
everyone just follow Mark. No one follow
What,
me.
what do we want to do? I was just walking aimlessly. We'll go in the tilt.
I was going in a tilted,
Alright.
and they looked at you and they followed you instead of following me. I get it.
So my number 5, Mario Kart 64.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Good
Oh,
job.
Countless
that was-
hours playing that.
That was one of
Oh,
my
yeah.
honorable mentions too.
Number 4,
Everything's on
Super
everyone's
Smash Bros.
honorable mentions. Oh, no
Super
one's
Smash
been here.
Bros.
What?
Yeah, shield.
No one's been here.
I left the shield down there. Oh, next, you left already with that.
and then number 3 for the Game Boy, I went Pokemon Yellow and Blue. Because those two,
Yeah.
I played a ton
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Yellow, blue,
Can remember
red. Man, red,
Count-
Yeah, I
Countless
think
car
I did
rides.
a lot of red.
red was good.
car rides and AA batteries that I
Oh, yeah.
went through.
You saved the world.
Explosions.
You saved the world.
Next, I've got a shield for you.
Number 2 for me was GoldenEye. I mean, this is
Yeah.
GoldenEye was my first experience, probably with gaming with friends.
Oh yeah.
Or,
Gosh, that
Yeah.
multiplayer experience is just so like oh shoot, I just fell. Oh, you were doing that, Max. That first like multiplayer experience, I feel like is just so like memorable when you're a kid.
You know, yeah,
Where you
bringing
connect
the
with people, man.
bringing the 64 over to friend's house and
Oh yeah.
just
That's so
been staying up all night playing it.
great. Oh, somebody's
got
shooting
shot.
at me.
Shots.
Shot. From behind you or where?
Yeah,
Nope, from southwest.
Okay. So yeah.
that was
From
behind
on
me.
I'm
the
a
hill,
little
they're on
I'm a
the
little
top of the
way
hill.
I'm a little ways from you. I'm coming.
We're in the building.
Oh shoot.
Oh dang, I'm knocked. Dang. They got up on top of that building quick.
No, I'm trying to get them.
I ran out of ammo.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Your body just like fell on top of me.
Dang.
And then my number one was, or is,
Oh shoot! How did you survive that?
Yeah, how are you alive?
Wow!
Whoa!
Nice, Max. Nice
All
work,
right.
dude. Wow, that was.
Max going to town.
Goes on,
impressive.
boys.
Going to
I had a
town.
grenade launcher. Hopefully
All the
you
loot.
see that.
It's right there. Yeah.
My goodness, nice work,
You
dude.
better get healed up.
And then my number one was Star Wars Shadow of the Empire.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's
all
a
right.
great one. Oh,
That's a game
Yeah?
I would wish they would remaster
What year did that come
and
out?
or
Gosh.
like 90. It was like one of the first games out for the N64.
Right.
that's the one.
96,
that's the one
97?
that's just like Age of Empires, right? It's like same gameplay. Like you
Kind of
start
like-
out with nothing and you like build up a base and stuff like that.
No, it's not. That was Star Wars Battlegrounds.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that's Battlegrounds.
Yep.
Okay.
This one
I
was,
get
you know,
those
kind of
mixed
like you start,
War.
kind of like it was open world, not open world in a sense, but each level you could, you know, roam around in, you know, what you could at that time. But
Yeah.
you're the character Dash Rendar, and you go through, you know, different stuff. You
Okay,
fight,
that's right.
you fight like Boba Fett, IG-88.
Yep.
You're trying to track down and
that
find
was a
Luke
good
and
one,
stuff. But yeah, that was my jam. And
That
then
was-
talking about jams, honorable mention, NBA Jam '99.
Oh
Jam.
gosh. Oh, that bring.
Yep.
Hey, great, great transition, Mark.
I
Great
just added
transition.
Diddy Kong
another
Racing.
added another honorable mention to the list.
Diddy Kong Racing, Tony Hawk's Pro Skateboarder,
Oh,
and
Pro
Star Fox.
Skater. Haha.
Ooh, Star Fox and good games.
Dude, there's so many good ones. It's such a hard list to make.
Yeah, it's a really hard list. I will go next if that is okay.
You go next, man.
Robbie,
All right.
you go.
So
You go,
I'll
Robbie.
just gosh, okay. Number 5, Star Fox. I put so many hours into Star Fox. Like when I was younger, my brother had cancer, so we had to stay at the hospital a lot. And they had a room set up for kids because my brother was a kid then, or yeah, you know. So the only game they had was Star Fox, which was perfectly fine because we all played it for hours. It was great.
Nice.
Number 4, Smash Bros. I think everyone has Smash
Yep.
Bros on their list. I don't think
That's
I don't think you really need to explain
close.
it.
Elite
Number
gameplay you're watching today, boys.
I
Elite
see that.
gameplay.
Well, everyone is. The world is Max. My number 3 is Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Oh,
Elite
Command and
gameplay,
Conquer
boys.
games are good.
Dude, I believe that's the first video game I ever played. We got our first computer, and that was the first game we had, and
We gotta fact check that one.
it was great.
This is why we need an intern.
Yep. Yeah. To go back on my life history.
Jarvis.
My number 2, Zelda.
Oh,
Honestly, thinking back, I'm not sure if it was Ocarina of Time or what is it, Majora's Mask?
Majora's Mask, yeah.
I can't remember, just because it's been so long. I can't remember exactly which one it was. It might have just been both, but both of those, put those as a 2A and 2B for me.
All right.
And then number 1 is Chrono Trigger. I don't know if any of you played Chrono Trigger.
I saw it on my list. I've never played it though.
Okay. So it's a lot like Final Fantasy in a way. It's an RPG like go back to the glory days of RPG, stand there, make a decision, do a fight, and then
Yeah.
just great story, great characters. Probably still, if we did an all-time favorite games list, it's probably still be in my top 3. It's so good. Honorable mentions, just the Pokemon universe, just throw it all in there.
Yeah.
Then Tony Hawk, for sure. Put a lot of hours into that. Just that first map, I think everyone put a few days worth of their lives into. And then Blitz for the Nintendo 64.
Oh, Blitz.
NFL Blitz.
Man, that was such a good one. Just
Pal
body
drive your
slamming dudes
body slam
after
your
the play's
friends.
over.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
That's my list.
That was a good one.
That was I loved it. That is it, boys.
All right, Max.
It is
What's
Max's
on your
turn.
list?
Now you must tell us why you play.
All right, there we go.
Land on top of
My
that balloon
Oh,
right there.
oh,
Shoot! Somebody
oh, no.
hit you.
Max just gets sniped out of the sky.
That would suck so bad.
We tried so hard.
It'd be horrible. All right. I'm gonna start with my honorable mentions list just because I wanna give more of my time to the
Oh,
team.
okay.
I'm Max and I'm different.
I'm Max
better
and I
than
do
everyone else.
whatever I want.
And I'm
I play laser
and I'm,
tag instead of do this.
I play laser tag, I guess.
I make up
do, but I do.
times.
Yeah.
Oh that that
I
looked.
thought you hit him, dude.
I also thought you
you
hit him
had
that
to have hit him
time.
there, right?
You hit him, yeah, I hit him there. I'm still waiting on your list, Max. My goodness, come on.
All right. My honorable mentions. First, start with Dig Dug. I'm gonna give Dig Dug a little bit of credit.
Yeah,
I
think it's
so
those classic
Yeah.
games. That's a great
Yep.
one.
It's a great
Yeah.
classic game. It's underrated. If you want to go, if you're ever at if you ever see Dig Dug at an
A
arcade,
skating rink.
pop a couple quarters in. It's a great game. Love that.
Skating rink game.
Super Mario Brothers, original Super Mario Brothers. Big fan of that
Original.
game. Just again, can't speak enough to that. That is the first video game I ever played.
Oh, Max, you should say it up there. What are you doing?
And
Yeah, now you have to go back up.
Oh
I'm
shoot.
done. Yeah, no.
Do you have
Um,
a hike? Yeah, okay, whatever. Never mind.
Those Super Mario Brothers.
You had the highest
know.
ground. You had the highest ground you could
Problem-
have, but run away.
They knew I was there. That's the only problem. So Super Mario Brothers original.
Great gameplay
Legend
for
of
the
Zelda,
stream.
Both Legend of Zelda
That would be
and
a
Legend
great
of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna give credit to actually both of those games. I really appreciated those games. And now I'll start my top 5. So at number 5, I'm gonna start with GoldenEye.
Yeah, buddy.
As Mark said, this is the first I remember my friends inviting me over to play this game, and I was like, "What the heck is this game?"
Yes.
It's a wonderful. I
So
remember.
good.
I don't know why this sticks out to me, but the guy who throws his hat, I love
Top
that.
hat?
I thought that was a great bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Odd
love
Job.
Top Hat.
Well,
Isn't it
odd job,
Odd
odd
Job?
job, odd job,
Yeah,
odd
it's
job.
I
Odd Job.
loved that. That was a great bit. I loved that bit.
So good.
It's a
I thought
bit.
that was a lot of fun.
He killed people.
I just thought it was fun. I don't know. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. So
You're gonna get trapped,
play
Max.
that
Look
game.
up first. Think someone's. Make sure there's no traps. Okay, gosh. You didn't even
Hey,
look
Hey, no
up.
traps.
Jeez.
Oh, now they're shooting at you.
Now they're shooting at you. That's the trap.
No shoot.
Ah!
What are you?
I'm enjoying it. So yep, I go there. Whoop.
I do that.
So that would be number 5. Would be GoldenEye. I'm looking here. Number 4 is Tetris. I
real classic.
That's a real
loved
classic, yeah.
playing Tetris when I was a kid. I would play that game so much on Game Boy. So just Tetris is a special one to me. Love Tetris. Number 4. Number 3 is Super Smash Brothers. I don't think I have to speak too much more on that one. I think everybody's
Nope.
kind of put in their feedback
Just
on
one
that.
second. Can we notice that Max is going back the way that he just came,
I did. I am.
with less health than he had?
This is a bad.
That's just life.
But you helped finish somebody off, so that's important.
You helped someone else. Good for you. Good job, Max. Good guy, Max.
They put them out of their misery. I don't know what I'm doing. Number 2
That's
is
already built up for you.
Yeah,
number
there you
2
go.
is Pokemon. as you guys have said.
Yep.
And number 1 is Galaga.
Yeah.
That man's playing
Galaga.
Galaga.
Yep, and
Oh, we
let
didn't
me
notice,
speak.
but we did.
Let me speak to Galaga a little bit. Anybody can play Galaga. Galaga is a
That
game
is
for
true.
people. Anybody can play it. There is no plot to it. There is no like. You don't have to. I mean, there are patterns obviously if you want to be like
Do you want to save
King
the,
of Kong. If you want
everyone?
to be like King of Kong-esque, you can be King of Kong-esque if you like, but
Get a
you don't
max.
have to be.
Get him, Max. That one. Get the other one, Max. Get him. Oh.
So
Almost
close. Oh yeah. Man.
One more shot, you would have got him.
And one more shot. But anybody can play Galaga. I love the fact that anybody can play it. Yeah, you can learn the patterns and get really good. It's just a good game. Like anytime I go to an arcade, I look for Galaga.
Mhm. Yeah, dude.
How often do you go to
Anything-
arcades,
Yeah.
man?
Well, Max's
Story
job
about
is
Galaga.
going to arcades.
For
so
my job, I'm actually at arcade.
every
more
other
than you think.
every other day.
Yeah, every other day. Yeah, I love Galaga. I've probably spent a couple $100 just on quarters for Galaga. I love that game. It's before I die, I'd like to own a Galaga machine in my house.
Oh, that would be sweet, dude.
That's
Some-
just something I
life
want.
goals right there.
I want to have.
Some men
good
want big
just like-
houses and to be comfortable for the rest of their lives. Max wants
Max
a
just wants
Galaga.
Galaga.
Max wants a Galaga.
That and an Infinity
Respect.
Gauntlet. Give me those two things and we'll be a happy man.
Dude, 88,
Yeah, those-
88
just
bucks
sitting-
at Walmart.
He's like playing and
Galaga-
playing
playing
Galaga,
Galaga
with
with
his
Infinity
Infinity
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet on. Just
The other thing is Galaga, like
That's a beautiful
I don't know,
story right
yeah.
there.
Galaga's a great game. Everybody, nobody doesn't like Galaga. Everybody likes Galaga. It's a lot of fun.
Don't put
Great
words
time.
in my mouth.
Number one game.
okay. So story about Galaga. There was a Pizza Hut in our town growing up that one
Well,
has
fancy.
since gone out of business. But I know,
Fancy,
right?
jeez.
So fancy. But
bet
they
it was
had
a
a Galaga. Yeah, it was a Pizza Hut.
Yep.
No, it
They're
wasn't a
always at
wing.
Pizza Hut.
No wings. It just said Pizza.
Yeah, just Pizza Hut. Yeah.
Yeah, not a
Yeah,
wings.
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. But they had a Galaga arcade thing, and that's I never played arcade games growing up, but that was like the one game that I was like, Mom, can I please have a quarter so I can go play Galaga?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The other
so
thing,
fun.
the other thing for me is that's the only time in my lifetime that my dad ever was like, okay, sit down, son, we need to play Galaga. Like, pull up a chair.
Nice,
I'm gonna play
dude.
Galaga. I'm passing this on to you. You will pass this on to your son as well. Like, he's just like, this is a rite of passage as a man. You need to play this game. That's like, anytime I'm with my dad and he sees a machine, he stops and does it. It's like a little tradition.
That's
It's
awesome.
It's got a little sentimental value as well. Like,
Yeah, sentimental. Yep.
absolutely. It's
Nostalgic.
a blast.
So
Great
much
game.
nostalgia in these lists.
Wonderful
It's
game.
ridiculous.
Ugh, all the
I
nostalgia.
would like
I
to
got-
mention another honorable mention. You guys all said GoldenEye, but I grew up actually playing Perfect Dark. I don't know if any of you played that. It was basically
I played it.
GoldenEye.
I never
Okay.
did.
It was
It was made
basically
by the same people.
yeah, it was basically GoldenEye except for it had like the sci-fi feel to it. But I played that a lot more
Yeah.
than I played Perfect Dark. I loved that game. Let's go Tilted. Come on, let's go.
Y-
Tilted.
Oh, fine.
I
This,
have a
this is probably
I
gonna be
have
the
a-
last. This is probably gonna be the last game of the stream. Just to
This
just
is
to
the last game of the
forewarn
stream.
everyone.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
I have another top 5 from a text message to myself.
Okay.
If you would like to hear it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Number 5 for this person, for Ashley, was Excitebike. 4 was Dragon Warrior. 3 was the Chippendale game, if you remember.
Chippendale.
Chippendale.
Dude.
That was a.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Super
I do
Nintendo
remember
had
that
a
game.
lot of great games.
Wasn't that game super difficult? Am I thinking right?
A
The
lot
other
of
one? No,
Super
you're thinking of
Nintendo
Lion
games
King.
were
You're thinking
really
of the
hard.
Lion
Okay, I'm
Yeah, the
thinking
Lion
Lion
King.
King.
The
Lion
Lion
King
King game was
is
impossible.
impossible.
No,
yeah.
the
I remember
Aladdin
level
game.
3,
What
you
about
couldn't get past
And Aladdin.
number
Dang it, they hit it with
2?
75.
Right.
Number 2
he's
was
running.
DuckTales.
DuckTales. Oh.
And then her number 1 was Contra, if you remember that game.
I finally got him. I'm gonna come save you guys.
I'm dead.
I'm still alive.
That's a
Well,
bummer.
I'm gonna save Mark here. Hopefully.
If I died.
We also have a list from Zane, who is not here.
Ooh. What's his?
Where is his list?
He's coming up.
Ah, dang.
Dang it.
Wow. Well, that was quick.
Where's Zane's list? He just sent it, didn't he?
I don't know. I didn't see it on the. It wasn't on the off-topic one.
Did he send it to me?
He must have.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Okay, he sent me the list. That's why. Okay, let's play another tilted one so we can get Zane's list in.
All right, do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. All right. So here's Zane's list. Number 5, he had Pokemon Red and Blue.
Okay. Very nice.
Number 4, he had Age of Empires. That would be another honorable mention for me. Like,
Yeah.
I still love like getting people together, having LAN parties for Age of Empires. Like, that's like the bomb. Number 3, NFL Blitz. Beautiful. Number 2, Ocarina of Time. And number 1, GoldenEye. So almost all besides the Age of Empires ones that we have mentioned.
Well, Pokemon made every list.
Yeah, Pokemon did.
It was
GoldenEye
GoldenEye was
mentioned
honorable
by
mention for me.
everybody. Yeah,
Well,
Pokemon
the reason why
is honorable.
Pokemon made the list because we just want to be the very best.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Bam, bam, bam.
So good.
I've actually.
Alright, and he does have some honorable mentions as well. He has
gosh.
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah.
Disagree.
It's a good one.
Disagree.
What?
Ugh.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Maxwell.
You hated that game?
MacArthur.
Hated it. Oh,
You can come out here, Jess.
Okay. Another one, Majora's Mask, Mario
Yes.
Kart,
Yep.
and
Yes.
Donkey Kong 64. Donkey Kong.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Donkey
nice
Kong
list.
would have made my honorable mention list too,
That's-
Isaac.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
definitely-
Glad you
I feel
brought
like
that
that's
up, 'cause
one.
I totally blanked on that.
Yeah, that's one that's an honorable mention, but it's like
It's
a fun
because
game
no one,
to play, but it's,
no one got past the 4th level.
Nope.
You remember playing a crap ton of Donkey Kong? I guarantee you, none of us remember beating it.
Nope. It's like with Lion King. I don't ever remember getting past level 3 on Lion King.
Yeah.
Ever. In my life.
Not even as an adult.
Not even as an
I
adult.
still try.
I'm an
I'm
adult.
still stuck on level 3.
So when I bought the first Battlefront, I got my PlayStation and I got the Battlefront, like, like whatever it was, the bundle that it came with. It came with 2 old school Star Wars games, and one of them was I think it was just called Star Wars, like it was like the NES game, and it was Star
Yeah.
Wars, and you were Luke, and you were just running around like doing Luke stuff, like shooting people and bad guys and stuff like that.
Oh, we got a guy up there.
But I like played it a little bit, and it was so hard. I could not believe how hard it was. It was like, how the heck am I supposed to win this game?
Ah! You're in my way.
Did I get him?
I got him. Oh, dude, this guy was loaded. Wasn't doing nothing. Right?
He probably looted all of these buildings.
He had a shotgun and just wasn't using it.
Probably death.
But man, those NES games, they were hard, dude.
Oh, dude, they were so
Oh,
hard.
dude, totally.
Or Super NES, or
So hard.
Yeah, man.
man, so difficult. But we all spent like so much time. Well, I suppose we probably spent more time on the 64 games though, because that was kind of our era.
I think it's more Game Boy for me. But
You think
those
so?
those games are all the games I'm mentioning are like, it's kind of like what Mark's saying too. Like, I'm going to people's houses and playing games. Or
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It's like,
Just
I
'cause
just
you're having a
remember like
blast
GoldenEye.
playing
I
them.
never owned GoldenEye.
Oh,
but I
trap,
know I
trap,
would.
trap! Don't come in! Don't follow me.
Where at?
I took it out. I'm really hurt though. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, and I think that's what I love GoldenEye, man.
Does anyone-
That was
do you have
such a
any
great
health?
game.
Max, do you have any
I don't
health?
know if we got people. Oh, I do. I take that back. I have bandages. Yeah.
Oh,
people
I'm not.
with us.
Dang it! I honestly thought that was someone else. There's 2 behind you, Max. You got a John Wick. You got a John Wick, and you got a
Oh my
Leviathan. All right.
And
Well,
we're
that's
done.
a great
Oh,
way to
that
end the
was-
stream. All right. Have a
was
good
so
time.
good.
That's the way things
No.
go.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way things go with the off-topic gamers. Thanks
Hey,
everybody
we
for
got-
joining our
We
stream.
got, we
God
got 2
bless.
wins tonight. We got 2 wins. Try to figure it out. I got it. Okay. Stopping broadcast. Goodbye.